Hello everyone, welcome back to Land of Prova, where we are continuing with our Wild Beyond the Witchlight campaign. I am joined with my lovely players, who some are inches from death, and some have died, some are not.
Oh yeah, I died.
I saved you.
Yes, you did, and I'm appreciative.
You were dead, and I okay,
you can be alive and then have been dead.
I'm walking proof of that.
I know.
Really?
I'm like the
in
coolest
real
one
life?
ever.
No. Well, actually, yeah, that too.
Oh, you mean,
Yeah.
you mean in the game, okay.
Yes.
But I'm on Discord.
But yeah, alright. Well, some people may be asking, how'd you guys get so close to death? And some have died. Well, in our last episode, you guys decided to run an assault on the Blooded Vine, the vampiric winemakers of the Shadow section in the Platinum City. Going into the shop, you quickly found yourselves into the dark sub-basement, where Lux had managed to gain access for some of you because he said he was willing to take Zariel's offer.
Yeah. He was not very happy about that.
Zariel, dubious that Lux still had his skills, set a test for him. Meanwhile, your halfling rogue and your cat did some wandering and some snooping. Delving away from... Finally, Lux passed the test and was pulled before Zariel himself, where it quickly devolved into combat.
That's
But
right.
in this, we noticed several things. First of all, that Zariel has pulled some level of blood magic to his aid. Second, he is working with a cleric of Shar named Milana.
Mm-hmm.
Milana.
Like the cookie.
That's Milano.
I know, but it's very close.
It's the female version. I'm going off of my Spanish classes from high
That's the
school.
female version of the cookie.
The cookie is delicious. The girl is Shar Priestess.
That's right.
Who was working with Zariel to make his Night Stalkers.
Yeah.
During this combat, several things happened, including you guys were able to find out some of the effects of the wines that Zariel had you taste. The Night Stalkers were destroyed, but during this combat, one of you actually fell and died.
And I bursted into tears immediately.
With some quick thinking and some fast actions from the party, you managed to save your fallen party member and the remaining survivors of the Blooded Vine. Several died in the combat encounter. Heading back to Bebo's brewery, the survivors have a uneasy night of trying to find some sleep, but aided with Bebo's generosity of alcohol and food.
Yep.
We return to the Blooded Vine. Nearing the end of the ruckus, everyone seems to kind of be calming down and trying to find some place to sleep, or at least act like they're going to sleep. Bebo seems to be happy as a clam, returned to his place of business, and he just sets right to work, making sure everything is clean, everything is well dusted, everything is maintained. Janice was attached to Bebo's side. Wait, is she?
Janice.
Janice is dead. Janice is dead.
No, we revived her.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you saved Janice.
I saved
Yes,
Janice.
we saved her.
By the way, Lux is feeling kind of guilty that he saved Janice and he didn't save the others.
I could be imagined. I would imagine. Well, Janice is stuck to Bebo's side. Very, very just stuck to his side. Very thankful. And in this moment in the quiet of the night, I'm assuming that you guys all then go and take rests and If you guys wanted to do anything before these rests, let me know. Or did you guys want to do anything before the rests happen?
Oh, goodness. Yeah, Lux is just very overwhelmed and therefore very, very still. He's keeping actually a closer eye on Carly's character and on Janice, the ones who died. Yeah, that's it.
And as far as Kitsu knows, she cannot talk to anybody. She doesn't have that ability to
Send messages?
send messages. Only her uncle did.
Only
Well,
her
that's-
uncle had this ability,
But that's
her uncle had this ability, but he is currently indisposed.
Oh yeah, wasn't he arrested?
He was arrested by
Yeah,
the
he was
Putnam City
arrested.
Guard. Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, Amadra is just kind of quiet, and at one point, if someone looked at her with her head down, she's crying for the first time in a long time.
Malharas, did you want to do anything before the rests are taken?
No.
No, just it.
she's gonna give her ring to him.
Okay.
And she's gonna go in there.
Okay.
And she's gonna take her rest in there.
With Braun.
Yeah. And just figure out if there's anything that they can do.
As you go in, you realize it's rather late and Braun is not awake.
That's fine. She doesn't
You
care.
do
She's
see
the
a lovely set of gingerbread boars.
She doesn't care if she's alone.
They're cookies. They're about so big. But they're boar shaped instead of gingerbread men.
Oh, that's kind of cool. That's kind of cool. Soft, comfy place to sleep.
The couch. You don't have like a room.
No, it's a
Solus, did you want to do anything? Do you want to read the book or do anything like that?
Oh yeah, that's right. I did read the book last time.
So we'll add another hash to you reading that book as you open the pages and feel the stone grit on your fingers again. You've once again tried to discern the knowledge that resides within the book before finally falling asleep. Guys all taking a rest in various parts of the tavern, trying to see wherever there's like a moment where you guys can sleep. Solus?
Did we already take a long rest?
We're doing it now.
We're doing it right now.
Okay, good, because I'm at 1 HP, guys.
And as you guys descend to the various pieces, I'm assuming that you guys like go back to your rooms that you guys had held at one time. Each of you due to the exhaustion of the day, sleep comes to you pretty quickly. However, each of you is actually only certain of you. Certain of you are plagued by notions. The first comes to Lux. As you sit there, without need of sleep, and a thought passes through your head. You're not sure if it's Saloon or if it's yours, but it's a question. You are the sword, but is that a sword to conquer? Or is it a sword to defend? As you are reminded that a party member fell.
Lex is very torn up about this whole thing. I imagine he's sitting there and he's looking at his hand and just slowly transforming it into the claw that it had been before. You know, a visual representation of who he is and how he needs to be a better sword. He's actually going to be praying to Saloon to say, "Thank you for your gifts, mistress, but I need more. Not for myself, but for those that are around me to keep them safe. And should I perish, let me return to your side and be used well."
As you send this out, there is no response, except a quiet night and the snoring of somebody just off a little ways away.
That's you.
The next comes to Amadrai. Amadrai, as you fall off to sleep, you enter into another dreamscape. Only this time the familiar set of familiar fields of the Feywild. The lovely flowers, the tall grass, the wondrous sky, the twisted trees, they hold a bitter memory. And as you look around, you remember waking up at this field. And there's a moment where you think, is this my afterlife? And then, through knowledge that you hold, and through what Lux has reminded you, anybody who dies by a monster's attack cannot journey beyond them. And you realize you were, for the briefest of moments while you died, you were trapped in a dream. The last dream that you wanted. And with that, the evening goes on. And the morning comes. Wow, tone change. Is that better? Oh yes, it's much better. Hey, the little one was a little bit All right. Well, the new day comes. You all wake up at varying intervals. As you smell the fresh smell of a breakfast being made. And you hear many cheerful voices from downstairs. I'm assuming, Lux, you are downstairs.
Actually, I would already be up and outside, just standing and watching the sunrise.
Okay, you're outside in the street or downstairs?
Just outside the front door, really.
Okay. I'm standing outside the front door. You see this city come to life as the sun rises. You see everyone begin to make their way throughout the city. With a little bit of a pace in their step. It's clear that tensions are high. A lot of things have happened within the past week. But you also see a number of patrons coming into Bebo's. I would assume that the next one to wake up would probably be Malharas or Solus, who wants to wake up. Who has a higher wisdom?
Oh my gosh.
I have 16 wisdom.
I have 12 wisdom.
You wake up first. So you wake up and you just probably head downstairs. Or you just stay.
Yeah, I'm gonna head down. I'm looking around. Is there paper nearby?
Like as in news or like sheets?
Just like
Nope.
parchment.
It's a bar, so there's not really like a note desk.
Alright.
I'm sure if you ask someone, they might have some.
I'm gonna go over to Bebo.
Oh, hello there, friend.
Do you have paper?
Yeah, I think I got some in the office. Give me a second. Quickly runs out, returns with a sheet of paper. You want one or?
One will suffice.
Okay, here you go. Goes to like hand you, and then realizes he can't. He's trying to figure out where to put it.
I grab it with my mouth.
Oh, there you go. Enjoy.
Awesome.
Was that a good noise or a bad noise?
Volume up.
I don't think we're gonna move on.
I will use my prestidigitation to write on the piece of paper a letter,
All right.
which I will send to you.
All right. Ready to receive.
And then I'm going to just walk to some random person.
Okay.
I'm going to like fold it up.
Okay.
I'm going to be like, hey. Down. Cat.
As he kind of locks eyes with the cat. Are you speaking to me, cat?
The paper, like, flies into his chest.
Huh.
Take that to, what was that one place?
The cartographers?
College.
The Wizard's College?
Yeah, he's like, take this to the Wizard's College and say it's for Grimswalker.
As he kind of holds it in his hand, he's like, is there anything else I should say with this magic cat?
No.
Alright, can I finish my breakfast?
Sure.
Like, is there a timetable? Do we need this by noon or something?
I wouldn't say take all the time in the world,
I
but
wasn't going to. I'm a custodian, so, you know, I just wanted to know. It's
No.
timely.
no, it's not that desperate.
Alright. I will make sure that the people at the Wizard's College receive this folded piece of paper.
It has to be delivered, and then you need to say it's for Grimswalker.
To Grimm's Walking.
Walker.
Grimm's Walking.
No.
Grimstopher Walking.
This was
I'm
the
gonna walk
wrong
away.
person.
I love that, like, slight British accent. No.
Alright, so then we're gonna have Solus, you wake up next. I'm assuming you just come down
As happy as a lark.
happy as a lark
No.
in your high bed.
Oh, yeah, my high bed. I forgot about that. Completely forgot about that. I feel a little less relieved after the night I just went through.
We got
You're
knocked
telling
out.
me.
No, I 0 hit points.
Mm.
Yeah, you had 3 people hit 0.
That's true.
I was
Yeah.
fine. I was fine.
It was almost a TPK.
Yeah.
No, really close.
I'm kind of just like slowly, walk down like whatever ladder or thing is holding me up there.
There's a rope. Well,
I slowly descend the ropes. No, and then walk down to the main area.
Heading down, you are met with the fragrant smells of searing meat, good bread, and flowing morning ale.
Are my friends anywhere in sight?
You see Malharas talking to a rather confused-looking half-orc. You don't see anyone else. Which is odd, because you usually see Lux down. But he's not here.
So it's just Malharas, right?
Just Malharas and Buford.
Oh yeah.
Buford is currently at a table, kind of with his head on it. Because if you remember, Buford wasn't exactly doing the best either.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Mm-hmm.
We still had those like.
He was knocked out too.
We still have those earpieces, right?
No, he didn't. He didn't hit 0.
Oh, he hit 0. Oh, wait.
No, he did.
Oh, no.
He was close, so he did.
He had like 2 hit points.
He had like
left.
2 hit points left. You don't have your earpieces anymore. I think several of you broke them, and 2 people have them.
I have one.
Lex and Kitsu, I think, have it. I got rid of mine real quick.
Well, as you're kind of entering into the space and looking around, you all of a sudden hear this.
And when it's destroyed, it just resummons. It goes with it. Unsummons.
Kind of
It goes
looking
back to
around.
whatever it's playing.
You see a spot underneath the
It takes an
stairs
hour to cast, and you don't
where
spend
you see
spell slots
eyes looking at
because it's a ritual. So it takes longer, but you can
That-
spend
you. And these eyes look familiar.
infinite amounts of time.
I hate familiar things because I never remember what.
You hear-
Is it just me that can hear this?
Well, right now it's only you who seem to be hearing this.
I slowly walk towards.
Throw your dagger at it.
Just.
You, as you kind of acknowledge the voice and walk towards it, it goes around the side, around the side.
Can I recognize the voice?
Yeah, give me a history check.
I think I know exactly what it is.
I used to be like, hey,
Plus 1. Wait, I'm gonna use the other dice. Where's the other dice?
my familiar for the next like hour.
The eyeball one.
While we track it.
I'll find it for you. Roll that one.
And then I'll just say where we're going because I'm a bird.
10.
10. It's not that hard. You remember that there was somebody that that you guys were told that they were staying here because nobody was staying here. And as you sit down and as you kind of are looking at these eyes, you all of a sudden remember it's Nolan Armitage.
You're gonna lamp right.
Thank you.
And he kind of is gesturing you with his head like around the side, kind of gesturing to the side of the staircase.
I go over there and.
As you go over there, you a part of the wall pops open.
Okay.
Where there's like a priest hole,
Fairies can use weapons.
and it opens, and you see Nolan gesturing you inside really quickly.
So you have an advantage on saving throw.
Yeah.
Can I
I was
investigate?
looking at it.
Yeah.
Cool.
I seem a bit.
And these are like rules as
Can you do an insight? See if he's,
Oh yeah, insight.
not rules as written.
If he's up to no good?
Yeah.
what are his intentions?
Well, I got a 20, dirty 20.
He seems genuinely scared and wanting to remain hidden.
What was his character arc again?
He is one of the last few artificers that are left in the
that's right.
city.
He was the newspaper guy.
He was the newspaper guy. He was the front runner.
Yeah, that guy.
Well, he
We didn't
ran
like him.
the
Yeah, we
front.
didn't like him.
He had a big mouth on him.
I don't trust him.
Yeah.
I don't trust him. Although,
He is asking you to go and help him out.
yeah, but.
Remember,
Is
he
gonna,
also had
blackmail me?
He also had someone else with him when they snuck in here.
Okay, sure. I like
You gonna follow?
follow him just by a little bit.
Ducking into the room under the stairs, you find this kind of hollowed out space, which seems to be kind of like a mixture of a store cabinet and closet space. That it looks like Bebo hasn't used it in a while, but you never know. There's some disused cleaning supplies. There's a box and a crate or two, and of course there's no one. Looking a bit
Oh, that's cool.
disheveled. He hasn't shaved in a couple of days. His clothes have clearly seen better days. But as you kind of enter into this space, you also see the Arcanoloth, the fox type
yeah.
creature.
That's where they've been hiding.
Oh, that's right. They're
Yeah,
here.
because they went to
Yeah.
Bebo's after. Yeah.
Right.
Because
Totally
nobody was
forgot.
there.
And
And
now,
now people are here.
Now people are here.
and
they're
going,
hiding.
"Oh, crap."
In the closet, go with us.
So they need to come out of the closet, is what they're saying?
Nope. They're staying in that closet.
This
The
escalated.
world is
quickly.
not ready for it.
This is what you want.
All right.
So
Well, as Nolan gets you in and closes the door, and he goes,
You get
"What's going on out there?" Where?
um,
yes, 'cause it enhances you.
we found a vampire
And
dude
so
that
you kind of
he didn't like my friend, or
One vampire didn't like the other vampire?
exactly. Wait, how did you know he's a vampire?
Well, he did threaten to bite me the second time I met you guys.
And eat him. I was going to eat him.
How did you know I was talking about him?
Because you don't have any other vampiric friends?
Because
Unless you
we
want to
weren't
talk about the
there.
cat.
Are you a vampire?
He got pointy teeth. I mean, I've seen
Yeah.
weirder things in my life.
And there was a huge battle that broke out between them.
And we saved all these people.
And we saved a bunch of people, including Bebo, who is the owner of this restaurant.
I know that. I
If
was
you didn't
kinda-
know- if you
I was
didn't know
kind of
already.
counting on nobody being here.
And we saved all of them. And my friend died, but then came back to life using magic, I think.
Wow.
A magic potion.
Oh, okay.
Well, that's
It's pretty, actually.
well, that's a rather interesting story.
And there seemed, in one of the rooms, there was like an experiment thing. I'm not sure if it was exactly an experiment, but it was a really long demon-looking thing, and it had a really long wings. And
Yeah,
it was
and you
terrifying.
guys killed it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, and we killed it too.
Yeah, you killed that.
Yeah.
Well,
And it
that's-
killed me too.
Well, that's fascinating. What was the other side like?
I was only there for like 2 minutes.
Ah.
I was just too strong. It all goes black.
You were just asleep.
The
I just took
You
it
were
down.
unconscious.
Yeah, Conaloth kind of looks up and he goes, "So you've been having more adventures around the city. Have you heard tell of any of the other artificers, or have you heard of the Hell Raider?"
No, isn't? No.
Hell Raider was a giant robot.
Oh,
We haven't heard from him at all.
yeah, we haven't heard from him at all. I thought the
That's-
Hell Raider was the fox dude.
No, that's
That's
the
a-
Arcanoloth. He's a-
Arcanoloth.
That makes a lot more sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, we haven't heard or seen anything about that guy.
Well, that's rather upsetting. Yes, it's very upsetting. Because if we're not hearing about them, that either means. And you see this kind of sad look come over
That's cool.
Nolan. My friend was hoping to talk to your party soon. He has come to a conclusion,
Ooh.
and he wants to know if your troop can help him out.
With what?
And he kind of looks over at the Arcanoloth. The Arcanoloth looks up at him and he goes, I want you to help me break into hell.
Weren't you just there?
Yes, but this way would be, well, it's not really breaking into, we'd just be mainly opening a doorway.
Okay, but why? What are you going back there for?
Well, I wouldn't be going back, I'd be letting something else in.
Oh, that's nice.
Oh,
Wouldn't it
Well,
like
okay then.
incinerate?
Well,
Oh no.
yes, that's where the second part of my plan comes in. I really need to talk to you all, because I feel like I'm not explaining myself correctly, because I feel like I'm only giving you half.
So go find us.
Okay, yeah. I'll come back later to go get my friends.
Alright, thank you.
Alright, just go back up the stairs that
He-
are on
Never
the
gonna be-
stairs.
He pops open the side of the wall and lets you out, and kind of closes it up again.
So I have no idea where any of you guys are.
The room's asleep.
So we're gonna say
No, that's
Kitsu
true.
and Amadrai have woken up at this time.
Pop out of my little chamber.
I thought they were like.
Oh right, I have your ring.
Oh yeah, you have your ring. So you wake up.
I just have
Kitsu,
this ring on my tail.
You wake up,
Come on,
Kitsu, and you see Braun sitting across from you, going, "Rough time in paradise."
I need more armor.
Alright.
Yes, this is ridiculous. She's like, I am no use to anyone like this. Especially not me. 2 hits.
Do you think
I
I
need a
want an
sword.
armor stand in here?
You say it, rough night. I told you what's going on.
Okay.
I'm
May I
not
suggest-
asking you.
May I suggest a blacksmith?
Or a
I
look.
wasn't asking for your help. I just said I need armor.
Would you like a turnip?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought you would never ask.
It's beef.
A beef
I
turnover?
don't have a
A
problem.
beef turnover.
A hand pie, like a meat.
I don't have
Like
a
a
problem with
shepherd's
that.
pie.
Please give it here.
No, that shepherd's pie is a very different thing.
I will be
He
very
hands you,
happy.
he hands you several hand pies.
Tiny girl. She
Would
eats
you
it.
like some espresso?
Sure.
And he goes, you see this like little chemistry set.
Nice. It's very nice. Very nice. Full body. Full body.
He takes out a little cup for him, which he holds in like 3 fingers, puts it under, picks it up, goes over, gives it to you, and it fits in like one of your hands.
She's like, so I drink it?
It's espresso.
It's hot. You burn yourself to damage.
Take exactly 2 points of damage.
She's like, it is
That's
glorious.
I imagine
You could
so.
open a shop.
Small business owner, don't really want to deal with the hassle.
It's okay. I like you where you are.
I like where I am too.
I need to go shopping.
Sounds fun.
It's exhausting, but yes. So I also need to do
Can you
some
pick me up some cod?
card. Yes, sure.
Alright, cod.
Might not be for a little while.
Alright.
I have a few things to do.
Alright.
And I've been in here for a while.
Like 8 hours, but who's counting?
Okay.
Alright.
See you later.
Bye.
Bye, Dad.
Alright, and you...
No.
It's not how it goes. Popping out of the ring, Malharas is just finishing his conversation with the dim-witted orc, where as he walks away, you all of a sudden pop right out, and he goes, "Whoa! Were you the cat?"
No. I meant no. No.
You sure?
Positive.
Okay,
Are you the cat?
maybe.
Do you have something to do for the cat?
Yeah, he asked me to deliver this message to Grimstopher Walken.
Go for it. I
Yeah,
think,
he said I should finish my breakfast first,
I think you should just do it.
but I need to finish. I have toast.
Do I still have a meat pie?
Yes.
She. Meat pie?
Oh,
It's mobile.
now that is rather interesting.
It's a take away food.
Picks up a napkin, grabs the meat pie, and walks away.
Don't forget the message.
Grimstopher Walken at Wizards College.
She looks at Mom. I don't think it's good.
They'll get the idea.
Close enough.
They're educated people.
So they speak stupid. Sorry.
I
That
do.
was rude.
Correct.
She's like, where is everyone?
I don't know.
At this time, Amadrai, you've woken up
Pet
in
the
the room
cat.
alone.
Pet the cat. Pet the cat.
She's gonna do something she hasn't done in a very long time. She is going to take a moment and pray, but to let thunder.
Oh,
It's the wrong guy.
how's that go?
And she's basically like, I may not be your biggest supporter, but my brother and Igor, please watch over them and protect them, for I fear what will happen if someone knows that I know they're okay. And she's not expecting to hear anything back. She's just...
What you do feel is you feel this kind of presence, which is then shattered.
Makes sense.
Like trying to send out a phone call, and then you get hit by then it gets hit by a wall.
She'll know. And she'll get up and go down.
All right. Solus, some of your band shows up. Kitsu, Amadraya, and Malharas seem to be here. Lux is still unaccounted for.
Do I know what bedroom he was in?
He didn't have one.
That's right. Oh yeah, that's right. And you weren't in bed when I got out of bed.
Mm-hmm.
So
I must be.
outside. So I go check out outside.
You check outside and almost run into Lux.
Oh.
Mhm.
What a coincidence.
Hello.
You need to come inside. I found the I don't know how to pronounce it. Arcanaloth.
You
Yeah.
can also say the fox.
The fox. The hell fox, dude.
Hell fox.
Hell fox.
Very well.
And
Sounds
I
like
found him,
special
and he
ops.
needs to talk to you and the rest of the friends about some magic plan about breaking back into hell.
This does not sound like a good idea.
I didn't think so either.
Let us go talk to the reporter. Or the fox. Sorry. Sorry, what's that?
Speaking of which, there's also a reporter out there too.
Oh, good. I like that guy.
I'm sure you do. I'm actually very sure you do. Okay, and
So now we're all
walk
together
back
with-
inside. Yeah.
Now you guys are all together, standing in the middle of the room.
Hello, fox.
Oh,
No.
so you guys are standing in the middle of the room.
Oh! You're gonna lead us to the little closet?
I'm just gonna tell everyone else that, hey guys, there's a hell fox back there. We need to go talk to him like right now.
Okay.
And so I lead them back to the behind the.
Okay, knocking on the door, it pops open and allows you guys entry.
Okay.
And then you quickly realize that how this really was a closet, because as you kind of all kind of jam in there, you guys are like, one person's like half sitting in a bucket, one person's like in the middle of a mop, in like in amidst the mops. Duford is like like jammed up against a wall somewhere. And you guys are kind of all huddled together in this one little room, and
Why are we in this group coffin?
first of all, hello everyone. It's good to see you alive and well.
Yes, what is it that can we do for you?
Well, it's more of our friend here who needs the help.
Alright. What can we do for you, Fox?
The Arcanaloth looks at you all and he goes, as I'm sure you all remember, I am from the Hell Libraries of Mephistopheles.
Right.
During my last few hours there, we were under attack, and Venger was destroyed. It has been several days since then.
Yes.
And I don't know if anyone's alive anymore.
Most of the artificers are gone.
I know. It's this tragedy that makes me wonder about my own people. I was wondering if we could open a portal to Mistopheles' library itself, to a back room where hopefully several librarians and maybe Mistopheles himself will be able to seek refuge to the Platinum City.
Can she do insight or something just to make sure he's appears to be telling the truth?
Yeah.
Can you normally create such a link?
Not by myself.
But you know how?
I know the magic circles to do so.
Then you have no problem. Within the week you'll be able to do it.
I believe there are several problems of doing this within the Platinum City. One, gates currently are closed.
Don't
between
worry about
realms.
that. Within the week they'll be open.
Second, the radiant shielding.
Oh, yes, they'll...
Any pure infernal soul that sets foot within the city will immediately be burned and destroyed.
So open the portal and you go in.
That would be sentencing myself to death.
It is hell. Is he lying? Because she got a 24.
24.
Gosh.
As you were kind of listening to him, he seems genuinely... trying to think of the right word. He really does want to open this portal.
Well, yeah.
He really does want to open this portal. He feels
Checking
it
his
feels
friends.
like he's holding something back.
What's the reason?
But yeah, he seems like he's holding something back.
She says you are not telling us the whole story. So I do not feel compelled to help you.
Because what I am suggesting requires several pieces of interesting magics.
Get to the point.
I need the Stone of Wills from the Hell Raider, and I need to shut off the radiant shielding.
If we
He
turn off
doesn't ask for much.
So we have to do both of these things.
We
which
don't
sound-
know if the Hell Raider is still there.
Yes.
We don't.
If it is with
If anything-
Rose, it is going
If-
to be very difficult.
If anything, it was taken by the Platinum City, so I will be in the Palace of the Silver Princess or in the House of the Material Marshal.
Both places are very difficult.
But do we not have friends in this area? I'm trying to save Mistopheles.
And if we turn off the radiant shielding, who's to say that more things wouldn't come through and
Well, the
cause
portals
more
are
trouble?
closed. We would only be
Something-
able to open one with the Stone of Wills.
She says the portals were closed on purpose to prevent a bigger evil from entering. Something that is so big it could kill a god.
That is why we will open one portal that we will have control of, and we will allow a infernal prince to step through and remain safe. If we were to if this thing is attacking eternal beings, like deities. He is in danger.
The gates will be open soon. There is a whole senate of eternal beings here, and they're next on the chopping block. Your infernal kings or whatever are not safe here.
But they'd be safer than where they were attacked.
She says control is a false. It is a child's play. Nobody has control.
I'm not asking for control.
So you let whatever in, and we are responsible for that. If all goes the way he says, he'll be able to do it without our help. And without the Hellraider.
I fear that if we wait until the gates are open, there will be not much left to save.
We need to
They were
figure
under
out what
attack
this
when
thing
I
is.
left and losing ground.
She says we need to find out what it is to stop it before the gates are open.
If what he says is true, I don't imagine that we'd have that time.
We do not.
Kind of looking defeated. All right.
Are these... What are these things that are in this other plane of existence? Are they good things? Are they... They are in
They are
the
in
9
hell.
hells.
There's 9 of them?
Yeah.
9 layers.
Oh.
Read
9
the book.
pancakes.
It's a book. Read it.
It's actually not
That's-
a bad way to
Read
think
the
about
book, The
it.
9 Pancakes of Hell.
That's fun.
That's right.
There's
Because
a gigantic
in,
hole in the center of it.
That's right.
There's 9
Someone
donuts.
got chucked.
in the 9 donuts.
Yeah, they're 9 donuts.
It's fun
And
because
the
She says,
syrup
how
of,
do we guarantee that we would not be adding to our problems?
Well, if the enemy of my enemy is my friend, then I would assume that the lords of hell would be your friend. Am I wrong? Venger is dead.
From something that is currently locked in here.
Yes, as of now. But if the gates are open in a few days, we could use some useful information on these things, correct? As of right now, we have nothing. All I heard were destruction and screams, and the Hellraider coming at me.
That is true.
No matter what, no matter even if we help him, we need to find the Hellraider. We need to find some more information on what's going on.
Even if we were to go through.
Even if the gates open tomorrow or today. We do not know. And
I do not need you to steal these things.
Well, they're not going to give it to us.
No, but there are several ways of doing this. We could steal them and have that be perfectly useful and then say sorry afterwards, but it was necessary. Or we can talk to somebody who can help us. If you get me in front of the Congress of Goddesses, I can assure you I'll be able to explain our position, and we would make progress. All I need is to talk to them.
We did know somebody. I did know somebody. I don't know if they're alive.
So, let him talk. Let him do his thing.
You guys do remember that tomorrow there is a
There's
gala.
A gala. So we can
There's a
take
gala
him-
where
we'll take
the
box.
Congress of Goddesses will be attending.
Do you have the ability to change forms?
Not without my spell book, which I did leave in the hells because of before said running for my life.
We could put him in your little pocket dimension.
I don't know if that's such a good idea.
I thought I said 2 men.
I would ask if he thinks that's a good idea.
We could sneak him in, and then
She's well, how do you feel about Arcanoloth?
Are you asking Braun?
Yeah.
Meat's too tender.
Not for dinner. As a guest.
Let's
Tomorrow.
talk about books too much, but you know.
He's had a lot of guests so far.
Can you handle it?
Oh, handling it is not the problem.
Don't hurt
I'll
it.
smack this thing
No,
across
no,
the
no.
wall and let it go.
Don't hurt
I'm
it.
not worried about this thing being in my house. It's more of, can I endure the company for as long as you will have him in here?
I suggest earplugs.
It's my house. I'm not wearing earplugs that are in my house.
Silence.
I'm not a spellcaster.
Me, huh? She says I have a place to hide him, but I don't think it should be a long-term proposition.
Excellent. Therefore, we take you to this gala
Tomorrow.
Let you speak for yourself, and we let your fates be decided by them.
There is the issue of an invitation, and so far I am the only one with an invitation.
We are your.
That is true.
We are your entourage. As much as I love that idea.
Then today we get invitations for all of us.
Alright.
Why do we only have one invitation? Who?
She was told specifically by Blythe.
She was
to
asked by the Fey Marshal. She was asked to be a invitee of the Fey Marshal.
Got it.
Not necessarily by Oberon, by Isabella.
By Sibylla before she was deposed.
Yeah. Yeah, that's
But yeah.
also a thing.
So yeah, as of right now, we only have one invitation to the gala itself.
Does it have a +1?
No, she's the +1.
I,
There's no +1 to the +1. There's no exponent.
Someone else was trying to get into the gala.
We knew somebody who was
The guy in
trying
the
to
bar.
see. The guy in the bar was trying to see the Congress. He said he was going to just go in there and bust in.
Yeah, Kane was a diplomat from a neighboring country.
So we could probably look. I could look for him and see.
Yeah, if he's got a plan to break in, and
see
we'll follow
if he's
him.
got a plan to see them.
Let
if he's
you
even,
go in by yourself.
he might still be he might be dead.
That's true.
I never got that letter.
I sent it an email.
Oh. Well, that's an entirely different thing.
So what is our plan for right now? What should we do?
We need to find a way to get ourselves into that gala. As
We
long
need
as
to-
we can get in there, then that
We
means
need to
he-
go shopping because none of us look like a gala.
I'm a cat.
That's good enough.
well, you can just sneak in.
Just like a cat in a
Go
little
on.
suit.
You're
Oh, look at
just
that.
naturally stealthy that way.
Says that Milwaukee said.
But yes, it's a gala, so not extravagant, but nice.
Not jeans.
Am I correct in that, honey?
Yeah. Galas are usually nice.
Yeah, they're
Not
typically
not
nice.
extravagant, but nice.
Yeah. Not exactly business casual, but
The last gala
But
I saw,
like-
they had a girl with a dress made of sand.
Huh?
And she had to be carried up the stairs.
So
Elegant.
That's so bad. It was so bad.
It was bad.
It was
What?
so bad.
At the Met Gala,
At-
the young lady was in a dress made of sand.
Yeah, there was a.
She stood at the stairs and they
So
took
bad.
pictures and then
What?
several men carried her up.
That's her face at the. Met
Not
Gala
even
one.
her entourage. They were
Trust
men
me.
that were there with other women.
Oh wait, is it the
Carrying
girl
her
that
up.
literally got lifted?
Yes.
Yes. She
That
could
was
go
made
up.
out of sand.
Yes, it was bad.
Looked like a
How-
cast.
It
I
looked
did.
it matched her skin
Like-
tone pretty well. It looked nice until I
it was
found
a
out it was
little-
sand.
It was a little lighter than her. I thought it was just like very hard leather.
The guy
How
who's
would it-
the gentleman holding the train looked a little confused. He's like, what am I doing with this?
Like
How did?
See, I gotta get back into the swing of things. I have no idea. Okay, so we're going to do what?
Go shopping.
Go shopping.
Go,
Alright,
Gala.
magical Costco.
Go find. Go
You
find.
want, yeah, I'm sure you want to go to
Oh.
the Fae.
Go to
You want to go
find.
to the Fae? I'm
See
sure
if I
you
can
do.
find
I
Kent
don't
Kane.
like the Fae, but that's okay. I'll go.
well, we'll go to the market district
There you go.
to get clothing.
I think
There's a whole district
I think
for
I need
dedicated
to
to market.
Costco.
be
Magical
disguised.
Costco.
I don't think I should be flopping my little floppy ears around.
Mm-mm. You need a hat.
I think I need to be disguised.
A top hat.
Because
I mean, she thinks
Kubros-
she should kind of hide her hair, but
I think everything should. The whole
Audrey,
thing.
an Audrey
I think I'm just gonna
Hepburn,
be-
My Fair Lady hat.
Oh my gosh. I'm a little concerned about material marshal.
Yeah, isn't he the one that was buying all the blood?
Mm-hmm. He's also.
I know Kubros Lament bought it.
Yeah.
yeah.
And he was working.
He bought the wine, specifically the wine.
All right. Let's go knock at his door.
I don't want to do that.
Yes.
At some point, could
Not
I
yet.
have looked through the ledger and seen like what certain people actually bought?
Yes.
Like what did I know? Oberon bought bottles of wine. What kinds of wine did he buy?
He. Something caught my
Blood.
throat there.
Blood. All blood.
From what you can see, he bought a very specific vintage.
Oh yeah.
It's kind of strange. It looks as though the wine he bought was from undead things.
Nice.
How did they get wine from zombies?
Well, not necessarily zombies. There are other undead things.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, just like
Vampires are undead.
Great. It's infected wine.
Thanks.
I didn't even get that one.
And what did
Squeeze really hard.
That's the only wine he
Oh.
bought.
That's the only wine he bought.
He bought a cask of that stuff, though.
No, he
bought a
bought
case.
bottles.
Oh,
Bought a
case.
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 Oh,
Bought a
it's
case.
Get a cast of soda.
case
Kubros,
of
on
beer.
the other hand, wait, I'm guessing he bought several different things.
He bought several. He bought like several, like almost like 100 some odd bottles of of one particular wine.
Which is
Wine of an infernal nature.
okay.
All right.
And then just for craps and giggles, you mentioned that Strahd had bought wine.
Yes.
What did he buy? No, I highly doubt it's important. Just thought.
He bought blood.
Lots of blood.
Blood
Like-
wine.
Oh,
That makes
Like-
perfect sense.
oh, baby.
He bought blood.
That makes sense.
It actually was a standing order for when he was returning to the shadow section. So it was set before, and then he picked it up
Got it. Okay.
when he got it. Guys gotta eat.
Fox, stay here. We're gonna let the other
All right.
residents here know that you're here.
All right.
Mm.
And Nolan goes, "Are you gonna tell them about us? Do you need to?"
I don't think
I
we
would-
need to.
Someone's eventually gonna look into this closet. It's
I
better that
would
we
keep
tell
them
Bebo.
secret. I would keep it secret.
I have a
Keep it
lock
safe.
on the door.
I would keep it secret.
I
Keep
would
it safe.
as well.
Shall we at least tell Janice? Janice.
No.
No.
I'm sorry, but I fear for
Tortured minds.
my safety. I am the last artificer within the city, to my knowledge. I'm sure that my people would not be mourned if we were eradicated.
If we're not here, we're unable to protect you. We need
I know.
allies.
That is why I lock the door.
If you believe the locked door will be enough to save you, then we
Do
will
they
leave you with
know
a
that
locked
you
door.
are an artificer now?
Well, they did find the elevator in the back of my newspaper.
It's true. It's kind of damning.
I wasn't really gonna stick around to see if they put two and two together.
Very well. Let us be on. Lock the door behind us, and we will go shopping. For
All right.
fancy clothes
And armor.
and fancy clothes that are.
No,
armored.
you and I both. Kate
So
Sue.
I need some armor.
I've
This is
already
ridiculous.
designed some and approved it.
Ridiculous.
Alright, off we go. Magical Costco.
Magical.
Do I need whatever you're shopping for?
I mean, you're a cat, so you could just kind of slink in.
Get him a bow
between
tie.
legs.
Get him a bow tie.
Okay.
If you want a bow tie, I'd be more than happy to get you a little bow tie.
I can't use weapons.
A bow.
Bow tie.
No.
Little necktie?
That sounds horrible.
So no. Not even
Get
a
him a
little.
collar with a bell.
I was about to say that. Not even a little collar with a bell.
I have a collar.
Oh, that's right, you do.
It doesn't have a bell.
Doesn't it have like a universe or something in it?
Oh.
I think the bell is not as fancy.
How I cast my spells. Through cat body.
Very well. Let's go to the armorer first and see if they can get us something good for you and your breathing. So yeah, we're gonna go shopping. We're gonna go to the first blacksmith we can find.
So, well, the first blacksmith that you know about was burned down 3 days ago.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Isn't there?
We burned that one down.
We can't use medium to heavy armor. We can only
Well,
use
there's a
light,
couple
so
of
it's
leather workers in the market district. There's also a couple of armorers in the market district.
Let's.
All the like dressy clothes places are probably going to be more in the central quarter, Fey section, stuff like that.
Do we want to start with armor or?
Yeah, why not?
Okay, let's start with armor. And our newfound gold that I sent you guys the split of in text. I hope you guys got it.
I did.
Excellent.
Okay.
Cat now has a couple hundred gold pieces on him. Somehow.
You're going to give that to Buford to hold on to, or?
Probably.
Money bag, money bag.
We just need a little bag
Money
of
bag
holding
dog.
a bag of holding for you to put on Buford.
All right. So heading off to the market district, you see people, kind of wandering about. Before this was a bustling place where like everyone was. There was constant bickering, but since Syrah is no longer taking his place in the center of the market, kind of hush has fallen over the crowd. As people are kind of worried that the master of coin isn't in the market district anymore
Oh, that's right.
for treason. So people are kind of worried about that. There's a couple of armorers inside of the market district.
Okay.
Let's go there then.
All right, going into the armorer, you see a bunch of mannequins around
Very scary.
where they're kind of all standing, just like mannequins, but they're like various shapes and sizes, from Goliath all the way down to gnome. In which you enter in and you see this humanoid insectoid bug as it kind of chitters and with 7 different arms is working on this one piece of leather armor, and it's sewing and pinning and attaching things all at once, and in seconds it pulls away this piece of studded leather and puts it onto a mannequin, and then it goes back and starts making another one.
I don't like bugs.
I don't like mannequins.
Yeah, I don't like bugs.
I don't like mannequins.
Do we kill this bug?
No.
If we shop him, you guys are like, let's kill him.
It's not us.
Yeah. Yeah. The frog.
Bugs
The
defile
frog,
the body.
I didn't wanna kill the
Grimgoulish
frog.
grins, the
Hey,
Dreamweavers. You
show
guys
me
are
a-
freaking off these guys.
the only one I didn't want to kill immediately was the dwarves. But we killed them anyways. Bugs defile the body.
Ew.
I do.
Unless you need armor, you don't have to go in. You need armor.
I will stay with you.
Okay. She'll go into the armor.
Okay.
All right. So heading into the armor, the bug thing quickly notices you and goes, and then kind of catching himself goes, and reaches over and pulls something off of a shelf and kind of hooks it around its own neck. And it goes, "Hello, what can I do for you?"
Hi, we're myself and my friend here are looking for some armor.
Armor, yes, we have plenty of armor, yes.
Kitsu, what armor do you need?
That kind. And she points to what he made. This.
The studded leather? You want to look for the studded leather?
Yes.
Oh, good choice. He is a good choice. Are we looking for any particulars? Are we looking for enchantments? Are we looking for particular thread count? Are we looking for extra pockets, holsters?
We're looking for
Perhaps,
something
yes.
to keep all of her vitals inside.
Oh, that is important to be sure, young master. Yes.
What enchantments do you offer?
Well, we'll go through a bit of the enchanter's shop down the way, so we do a little bit of a joint effort on this kind of thing. We can offer simple protection enchantments, camouflage, things like that.
What is the cost of the leather, studded leather armor at its base?
Studded leather, let me go.
Damn,
And he pulls out this big book, and he kind of like, you see his eyes kind of like looking at you and taking measurements.
Lux is
Feel like that
grabbing-
moment where, like, remember in Kung Fu Pain where he was like, when like Kai was looking at his cheek, and it's just like, oh,
That's not very nice.
I feel so exposed right now. But
Lux
yeah,
is gripping his hammer.
Don't use it.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
Don't do it.
Swap them out.
He
Mm-hmm.
wants to make sure it will actually fit her.
Okay.
Don't do it.
I will hold.
and he pulls out this big book, and he goes, "Well, simple studded leather, due to your measurements and stuff and things like that, would be about 45 gold pieces.
And an enchanted armor.
Well, enchantment would add about 100 gold pieces on top of that,
We all have a lot of
depending
gold.
on the enchantment."
We
How
all have
much
a lot of gold.
gold do you have?
220.
You don't put your cards on the table.
Oh, do
You
you
don't
not?
tell people.
Very well.
Buy
Lux,
things
do
with
you?
money.
I mean, Solus, do you say that out loud?
No, I say that telepathically.
You
Trying
don't
to
have
speak
it.
telepathically.
She says, which enchantment should I have, my fellows?
so much.
What enchantment would you suggest to make sure that all of her innards stay there?
Well, there are simple protection enchantments, of course. They can go range from simple protection enchantments to more complex enchantments. There are also displacement enchantments, camouflage enchantments, various things of this ilk. Several shield enchantments of the sort.
Very well. What is the
For
base?
an innard ensuring, I would suggest regeneration.
How much is that?
Well, I'd have to talk to the Enchanter's School down the way. I would say it's a rather difficult enchantment. I would say an added 300.
Psh, can't do that.
It's a difficult enchantment. If it was so easy, then everyone would have it.
And what about you? What is it that you need?
I just need studded leather.
Studded leather. We have that.
She will end up. She just wants like if she can get like +2 studded leather.
Oh, that'd be 2 plus. That'd be 200 added. 245.
I am going to take out my wallet and say, oh wait, you know
His
what? Actually,
wallet.
my wallet,
Your bag of coins.
my bag o piggy bank,
I imagine that, I
my piggy
imagine
bank
it
o
was like,
holding.
You remember Ian's fox
Shield
face,
of shield.
where it was just like a fox? I imagine it's just like a badger that like was tan, and it's like an entire badger that just opens up.
Oh no!
Gross.
And she just goes like, oh my god.
Shield of shielding.
A shield of
So,
shielding.
I'm
What about
going
a
to
sword of
hand
swording?
125 gold to each of you.
Sword
Wow.
of hitting.
Oh wow.
So 125 gold to each of you, and say,
I don't like to do this.
I do. You died, and you almost died. This is going to make my life easier.
But we already have enough. We all individually have enough money.
No.
No, she wants the plus 2, then it's 245.
How much did you give us?
125 each.
Kitsu, dude, great!
Oh, should I not show my cards on the table?
The bug is looking at it going,
She hands him
Excuse
240
me.
bucks.
You will forget what cards we are holding, yes?
what's a card?
I don't know.
She gives him 240 bucks.
No, yes, we will be able to get this armor to you by the end of the day.
Excellent.
We need to go through the enchantment process.
And I'll get. One sec.
And as the Thrycreen is kind of looking at you, and he goes, did we want any regional accessories?
Like what you have.
Well,
I'm
as
spending
we
money.
see, and he kind of points to himself, like his work style. He's like, I am able to manufacture the armors quite vigorously. So I was wondering if you had any regional requests,
No.
because, southern region.
No.
All right.
Just
Can you
normal.
make it look fancy?
I can.
Excellent. That would be 2 birds
Casual fancy.
with 1 arrow.
Make it a casual
Okay.
fancy.
Therefore, you look fancy, and we don't need to buy other fancy clothing.
Make it a
Yes,
casual
we do.
fancy.
No jeans.
What are
No
jeans?
flip flops, no jeans, no bathing
No flip-flops, no jeans,
I'll help you guys.
no shirt, no service.
I've been to many a Gala. Granted, they were Feywild, but same concept. I shall help.
Do the Feywild use shoes?
Some people wear them. And she.
Oh,
like,
good. Then we don't have to buy
She
shoes.
literally points to her feet that you can see. And
Huh?
just like, I wear shoes.
Excellent.
I don't like getting stuff stuck in my foot.
Excellent.
You can
Depends
clearly
on what
see.
how thick your feet are.
If you look closely, you can
But,
clearly see.
she is going to get +1 stud leather.
145.
Okay, and then she'll.
Okay. Any regional accessories? It looks like we're from Ashra. Do we want
Yeah.
Ashran accessories?
Gods no.
All right.
Faye.
They accessories. Yes. And begins, and you see him like taking a bunch of stuff out and starting working. We'll be able to get that to you by the end of the day.
Thank you.
Kind of remove it. Have a great day. Thank you for coming to the shop. And he takes his collar off, and you hear him go.
And she's gonna hand you back the 5 gold that she didn't spend. Tom.
She's giving me how much?
The 5 gold she didn't spend.
5 gold. Gotcha.
Malharos, it's around this time that you get a message from Grimswalker.
Try telepathically.
Grimstopher Walken.
Apparently, I am now known to the front desk as Grimstopher Walken.
Apparently so.
Apparently so.
No, right? I have read over your letter, Malharas, and I believe I am able to help you in this endeavor. If you were to stop by my office at some time, I believe I can point you in the right direction.
And I will go now. I go there.
No, all right. I'll have some salmon ready. Malharas leaves, and Buford goes after him.
Before he leaves, I grab Buford for a second and I say, Bugman. Do you
You're
have?
asking the bugman or the dog?
I'm holding the dog so he doesn't leave, and then I'm yelling at the Bugman. Is there something that we can do to protect our dog?
Pulls
Maybe
it-
some
Wolf
some
armor.
scrap.
Gets the collar
Wolf
again,
armor?
puts it back on. Are we asking for me to armor this four-legged individual?
Yes.
Goes through notes.
And being that he is such a small animal, I assume that it would not cost more than 5 gold.
I am paper.
Really big animal, actually.
Is he a mastiff?
Yes.
He's
He's
a
a dire,
dire mastiff.
state chronology.
He's like 5.5 feet long, 6 feet.
Well, I am less squishy now.
Excellent.
If you look closely, you can clearly see it.
I don't have the armor yet.
When I get it, I will be lots less squishy.
What will be your AC when you get it?
17.
Excellent. And you?
That's a big dog.
Probably
That's him.
16.
That's a
Excellent.
big dog.
Every little bit helps. What's your AC?
I love that. Surprise.
Okay. What's your armor class?
It's loading.
Oh.
Turns out
I think it's
there
like
is
16.
No.
Yeah,
magic
16.
Trust me, it's 5 gold.
armor?
16.
I can tell because that's all I have.
There's an armored mastiff.
16.
Yeah, but
16.
it doesn't tell you
Okay,
how much
so
the
you're right.
armor costs.
Armor
we'll go
costs
for
only
this.
like 20 gold. I mean, like 20 silver.
Making such things for horses would be around 20. He is significantly smaller than a horse.
Yes, yes. He is quite smaller than a horse.
I would say, with a lack of material, does he need to be ridden?
No, he does not.
Does he want saddlebags?
That would be so cool if it had like a little
No,
cat
just
mount.
something that will help him keep his innards on the inside.
Innards inside. All right.
It would be so cool if it had like a little cat mount.
That would be cute.
little
Little
cushion.
reins.
Yeah, like a
A
little.
little cushion for the cat.
That would be awesome.
I would say 5 is a good idea.
Oh, excellent. I happen to have it, and I give him the 5 gold.
He's about a quarter the size of a horse.
Excellent. So now, Buford gets an upgrade.
So Buford will get armor.
And I scratch his head, and then I say, "Good boy," and then
Buford quickly runs out of the shop to find Malharas.
excellent.
Malharas, you are set upon by Buford, and then he's in about 10 minutes. And all of a sudden you just get...
Come, Buford, let's go.
Malharas and Buford descend into the crowd.
I'm gonna turn to Kitsu and say, "I'm sorry.
About?
I was saving this money to help with your injury."
We will get more.
We do
There's
have more,
always
don't we?
more. There's
Very
always
well.
more. She goes,
Have we got like
and
a...
she leans in, she goes, if I ever see my mother again, she's a cleric.
Yeah, didn't we get like a
Or
lot
my
of
sister.
money from that
Somebody.
vampire thing?
We also have my
We spent.
friend
Oh, I also
Clancy,
have the friend Clancy.
All of it?
who's a cleric.
I was
Very
thinking
good.
of her. I was actually thinking of her.
But you still have yours.
Kitsu, as you're
Oh,
kind of
that's right.
walking
I
around,
still have
talking
mine.
and shooting the breeze, you see on a lamppost
$40.
a raven with a moon insignia on the chest. Kind of looks at you. Ah!
She's, she's like, and what do you want, my friend?
You are reminded that these creatures
Yeah, you can add what it was. So it's
are familiars of Saris Miante, of the Malatraj Coven in
Wait.
the Platinum City.
Wait a minute. If we just like take a chunk out of like the platinum in this entire city, we just get like $1 million.
You can't take it out.
His eyes out.
He's up on a
Says
pole.
who?
Alright.
Ah!
Is that for you?
She looks and she goes, "You know I'm here."
See the bird kind of go. Yes, we know you're here. Kubros is requesting you at Syrah's apartment. At night.
At night.
We know it is difficult for you to break away from your companions. That's why we set up these meetings at dusk or night.
Bless you.
Oh my gosh.
His personal apartment or his office apartment? This one?
No, Syrah's actual apartment.
She's like, okay.
With that, the raven closes his mouth, flies away.
He looks with it by me.
Yes.
I think I will need your help tonight.
Very well.
Yeah, I will definitely need your help. As a secret, you will be a companion, just in case.
Very well.
All right. So we now have our 4 humanoid pieces of the troop, and you guys are going off to look for clues.
Yes.
What's
I'm
his
broke.
AC? That he doesn't need
I'm
armor?
not broke. I got
Who doesn't need
$230
Solace?
of gold.
I don't know his
16.
AC.
I've got almost 300. Okay.
So you
So
don't
he
need
has-
armor, Solace?
Huh?
You don't need armor?
I have 16 AC.
He has leather armor.
Yeah, so?
Already on?
Yeah.
Oh wow, I have a small armor class. How much does it count for?
It's not plus
16
armor.
AC is very good.
Yeah, I just
letting
paid.
you
I just
know.
paid $200 for
The base
17.
AC is 10.
Oh, like his AC
I just paid
is
$240
20.
for.
That's because he's
Because
got a
of-
shield.
I'm
Okay.
amazing.
He's
I
got
think
shield.
he's
He's
dead.
got certain armor and shield that give him 20.
That's right.
Man,
you guys all
you just
chose.
have like you just have evade.
16 for a level 4 character is very good. I'm just telling you right now, it is
so you
very
can
good.
save up
Cool.
a little bit longer and get something even better later on when you have more money.
Awesome. So
Like enchanted
that would
armor.
be awesome.
Enchanted
As if
armor.
I could get like a
I-
huge like
I went through all
Shield.
of Curse's Strahd with
Like
the
half my
14
size.
AC.
That's a tower shield.
But I was an archer, so I barely
I'd
got
imagine
hit.
that being a tiny shield because I'm 3 feet.
Went through
Well,
several
no, for
levels
you
with
it's
the
called.
13.
It would be called a tower shield, where it's
So did
a
I.
large shield.
And I actively chose not to wear armor.
Like and it has like
And
a,
then I got
don't
the
know.
magical armor, so that worked.
All right, off to
I
go
don't know
shopping
if I
yet
can
again.
hold that.
Shopping!
All right. Do you want to shop in the market in the market district, in the central quarter, or in the Fae?
And not the
Ooh, I bet the Fae will have some very exciting.
I
Whoever
just
feels
said not
more
the Fae.
I feel more comfortable shopping in the Fae. Whoever would feel comfortable with that can go, or we can.
I like
Do a
the great
separate
place.
trip.
Actually,
It's like shopping at the Capitol. It's all fancy.
So
Um,
I have my robes of my my goddess, and this is considered to be fancy.
Alright.
Correct.
Mm-hmm.
Why do not we go to the church and take the robes?
For all of us? Or
Yes.
Robes are good in a pinch, you know, when you're hiding a bulge, but some of us want to
You're
look a little nice.
hiding a bulge.
I'm sorry.
When you've got your festival weight, but
You're hiding
Some
a
of us-
bulge.
when you're still working on your Christmas
what
weight,
you say. It
when
could be
you're carrying
misinterpreted.
your Christmas weight,
Oh,
robes are good. you know.
Tina,
Good
that is
save,
not what
good
you
save.
said.
Some of us,
That is not what you said.
some of us would rather not look like we're wearing a moo.
Okay. Okay.
Oh.
Want something a little bit more shapely. Yes.
What is the like? You said the ground is like platinum, but is it like look like dirt?
Well, no, it looks like stone. Because
Oh.
if it all looked like platinum, you'd be blinded from refracted light.
And you would die.
Aw, boo-hoo.
A blind, sad.
Can I like pick up one of the stones?
Well, it's kind of all one piece, so you could try and like break off a piece.
I want to try that. No, wait, that would attract a lot of attention.
Yes.
Yes, as you're destroying the city made by the gods. I don't think this is a good
Yeah,
idea.
it would give me like $100 though.
No.
No, because it's everywhere.
And we
It's
get you
worthless here.
arrested.
No, so we take it and then we go somewhere else.
We
You
can't leave.
slowly start selling the.
The city.
I
Entire
sell the
city.
city to the city.
You destroy the economy. This was money that wasn't around.
It's like we're creating our own money.
You're counterfeiting money.
I'm so
That's
glad.
a crime.
So proud of you, son.
Yeah, because I'm sure
My
nobody's
little
ever
talent.
done that in the Platinum City before. The
That's
get rich
true.
quick scheme of I'll just rip this brick out of the wall and make like 1,000 coins out of it.
Yeah.
That'll get me somewhere. Maybe prison.
It
Most
is
likely
somewhere.
prison.
They just don't accept platinum as a form of currency here.
That would actually be really funny.
All right.
That would be
I'm
Off.
kind of down to have that be the canon way if they deal with platinum here. Yeah, it's no value.
So yeah, we're gonna go get some just some regular cheap clothing for everybody else.
All right.
I'm broke, so I got nothing for you.
I'm not broke.
You mentioned you like
Might be.
in trying to convince them that your robes are kind of nice. You wonder
Are
if
your
you
robes
went
kinda
to
nice?
saloon and asked for a dress robe to go to the gala. Do you think they'd give them to you?
I'm gonna go ask.
How would they give it to you? though?
Yours might have some blood on it.
How would they give it to him?
Yeah, because I'm a priest.
Hand it to them.
In a bag.
I am of the lady.
Got it in a Ziploc bag.
In like a Neiman Marcus bag.
And you might be
That,
able to get in through the church.
that God herself will
Yep.
just like ascend,
So I
descend
will-
from the heavens and
Well,
then.
no, there's priests who are
Try.
like seamsters.
Oh, okay, that makes more sense.
Yeah, I'm gonna go and
They're the male version of a seamstress.
I'm gonna do what she said. Go down there and see if they're gonna get me an invite to the party
And clothes.
some nice clothes.
All right. So you head out. Does anyone go with Lux, or does everyone else go clothes shopping?
Well, I need to go clothes shopping.
I
Clothes
want to
shopping?
go clothes shopping.
Clothes shopping.
Clothes shopping.
Clothes shopping. So Lux, you diverge and go on your own path. Malharas has diverged and go on his own path, and the rest of you go off to go clothes shopping.
And we split the party
Party.
again.
I was about to say
Into
that.
3.
So
No, into 2.
That worked so well
where
last
are
time.
you guys
Three.
going to give it by clothes? Central Quarter, Market District, or Faye?
Okay.
Feywild. So you guys go into the Faye. and
Okay, we are the 3 people that we go oh when we enter.
So going into the Fae, you once again,
Not
you're
church
ready to be hit
robes.
by the vibrant color of the Fae, but as you enter, things have changed.
Oh, that's right.
More of
Oh,
Lux's
because
kind
of
of place.
Oberon.
As you
let
enter
a
the,
Nazi into the
instead of the vibrant, bright neon colors, everything has a darker tone. There's lots more purples and blues.
I like
The
purple.
trees are twisted and gnarled with various colored leaves. It's still popping vibrant,
Oh man.
but less springtime, more Halloween.
I think Lux
The
will be
satyr now, as he looks back, where he once was this kind of impish grin, is now devilish.
Oh, so it is Halloween.
It's everything seems to like have this kind of
That's what happened.
umber tone.
Silly.
Is there any like?
Where you normally see the geese walking by, you
Oh.
actually see you actually see like a twig blight walking down the street, which is like this sentient, like warped piece of wood.
Let's get out of here. Let's get in and out as fast as possible.
No, let's stay here.
You were so excited to
Yeah.
come here, and
Yeah.
now you're all like, "Oh, we don't
Okay,
wanna do
No, okay. I don't want to run into Oberon
I think he's got paperwork to do. I don't think he's walking away.
or Elazar.
She leans in and she goes, "Twig lives matter."
it." Well,
Oh my gosh.
if it's the consequences of my own act.
Was not mine.
Lord have
back.
mercy.
Time.
Blame Blythe.
All right.
So,
So,
tree guard.
you guys are confronted by the change of the Fae. But you know that there's a clothing shop just down and off the main thoroughfare. So it's not on the main street. It's actually off.
Evil clothes. Only evil clothes.
Alright.
Well, you walk down the street and you find this place called Lights and Linens.
That's nice.
Originally, you can imagine that it was some kind of like boutique, but now it seems to have changed with the atmosphere.
Walking.
Should we walk in?
Entering in, you guys find racks upon racks of clothing, many wardrobes, find some mannequins, and you see an old lady sitting on a small stool, eating oatmeal, staring at a wall.
Hello, Mom. Miss?
Oh, hello! Kind of jumping up and realizing that she has customers for the first time in a while, she kind of jumps up and goes, Oh, there's customers! Oh, there's customers! Daniel, get out here!
Hi, yes,
You see this, strange wooden construct kind of dart out from the back, like arms flailing, as you see like a tape measure and quilting needles and string and all of this random stuff kind of popping out of the various drawers that it has in its torso. The head is like this kind of like what you'd call a pin cushion with like pins that are in it that like form like some kind of mesh hair. There's a couple of buttons that have been put on for eyes, and he's got like rope arms and legs and kind of like slumbers out. And she goes, Oh yes, welcome to Lady Lana's Lights and Linens. What can I do for you today?
hi, we are looking for, something to wear to, Gala?
Something to wear to a gala. Well, the lady has all that you need. Yes.
She's right at home.
How much are you guys willing to spend?
230 gold.
230?
150, 200.
150 to 200?
$100.
$100. So now we're gonna cut away from you guys, and I want you guys to go on Google or Pinterest and find something that you guys want to wear.
Okay, I've immediately got jobs.
What?
Was that like shing? Was that the break?
Yes.
Yeah.
Break time.
Okay.
Anytime you want.
We're gonna take a break right here as you guys are looking stuff up and everyone's kind of broken apart. When we're gonna come back, we're gonna go through all of these things. We're gonna start with Utom. We're gonna go to Actually, we'll start with Malharaz, then go to Utom, and then we'll end with the rest of you guys.
Alright. See everybody soon.
All right. See everyone soon.
Oh, we got an ad instant.
Welcome back, everyone.
Oh my god.
We have returned, and we will be beginning the second part of our session. And we will be going to Malharaz, heading off to the Wizards College. Malharaz, you quickly get through the front from the front door. Buford is tried to be wrangled by the front desk, but he very easily gets past him because he's a very large dog. Making your way through the gardens, you reach Grimswalker's abode, where Grimswalker, in his human form, is at his desk. In which you see he has several books out in front of him. He doesn't seem to notice your presence.
My book gets placed among them.
Oh! Oh! Malharaz! When did you get this?
This?
Yes, when did you get it?
This is mine.
I know it's yours, but when did you get it?
A level ago.
Oh my gosh.
Oh. Well, that's rather I would say concerning, but it's almost good.
I have my image.
I've been trying to use it.
Does it not work in the same way? I mean, it's a book, isn't
It's
it?
more so me.
Ah, I see. Well, you see, Maharaj, when you were changed so fundamentally, the way you interact with magic was changed as well. Hence, all the things that have been going on. You were removed from the common flow of magic. And so you must relearn how you interact with it. Are you picking up what I'm putting down?
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
All right. I can give you a push in the right direction. I can give you some basic steps. And I have picked out some of my own starter tomes that I was looking to give my students for the next year. And I was going to offer one to you.
Thank you.
Perfectly. Well, hop up on the chair or desk and we can begin.
And I'm gonna jump to the place where I think would be easiest to do this.
So you hop up into the chair, and you guys go through the basic steps of studying magical divination for the material realm. And we'll go more into that later. But for right now, he's leading you through the basic steps, the almost mathematical word incantations, and begins to speak to you about piercing the weave of time. Meanwhile, across the central quarter, at the churches, Lux approaches the Church of Saloon. No longer burdened with people.
Mm-hmm.
The doors are still open to any who wish to enter. Walking inside, you quickly find Caliban, Master Caliban, inside of the church. Oh, Master Tenebris, it is so good to see you. I'm so glad you have been able to return to us. It's been a day, so I was a bit worried.
Ah, yes. Thank you.
They
Master.
said either you would be returning or you'd be dead, so, a little worried there.
Ah, yes. Well, your message that you gave me before I headed into the darkest of places was very well received.
Oh, I'm glad it was. Well, it wasn't my message. It was the message of my high priestess.
I am very pleased to know that her prayers are with us.
Yes, it is very well. I'm very glad that we managed to have her inside of the city before the walls fell.
May I ask you a favor, Master?
Oh, well, anything I can do?
I have need to be to attend the gala that is going to be held tomorrow. First, would you be able to help me, or will the priestess be able to help me to gain access to this gala? And if so, might I borrow some of the robes that are cleaner and more appropriate for such an event?
I believe we have the right mode of dress for the occasion. I believe that is something we can provide. I know our priestess has been asked to attend and currently she has no attendance. So allow me to show you to her offices, and I will have you ask her yourself.
Thank
Well,
you.
I'll go and fetch the robes. All right.
Thank you, Master.
And may I again ask, is it Reverend Acolyte? Where are we standing in the whole
Oh, yes.
hierarchy?
That's a great question. I don't really know. I don't think he would be an acolyte.
Let's go with disciple, which is like kind
Disciple.
of above.
There you go.
All right, let's go for that. That's a good place to begin.
Yes, Master.
All right. So he takes you down and through a little way. It's not a big church, kind of all wedged together like this. He takes you down and says, "Well, her office will be right down at the end of the hall. She has been waiting for you. Just say that you're here and just go right in.
Thank you, Master.
I'll be in here in the store cabinet."
Do I know her name or no? I don't think I've ever gotten her name.
No, he just calls her the high priestess.
Very well. Thank you, Master. Can I head down to the door?
Walking down to the door, you see this lovely rounded top of the door with like the moon's insignia over it.
Before I knock, I say a quick prayer to Saloon. Saloon, grant me the ability to speak well and to gain favor. And then I knock.
Who is it?
It's Lux Tenebris, my lady.
Disciple Tenebris. Please enter.
And I open the door and enter in.
Entering into this room, there are swaths of purple and blue curtains over all the walls where books and papers and various things are. You see a desk that kind of also functions as a table, as like a examination table. That like people with curses or afflictions would come in to be healed. You see various chairs, and sitting kind of at like this kind of secretariat desk, you see the profile of this woman with her hair kind of down and hiding her face. It is gray with blue highlights. She wears very modest clothing that goes all the way up to just near where her chin meets her neck. It goes all the way down to right, almost touching her knuckles, and goes all the way down to the floor. You can't even see her shoes. You see a nice kind of hat sitting on a peg, like she'd be wearing this if she went out. And you see a staff off in the corner. The staff is of a lantern.
I am.
She seems to be writing something.
I continually just keep my eyes, for the most part, averted and keep myself bowed slightly, waiting for her to finish.
And she sets down the pen and pushes herself away, and she turns. You've seen this person before.
Oh man. Do I know it offhand, or do I need to roll for it?
You would almost swear this is Milana.
Oh, the lady from,
Wasn't that his sister?
or family member. I'm not even sure if it's a sister.
But
And as soon as I
right
see
here.
her, I tense and I freeze, staying extremely still.
Something wrong.
I have seen one with your face, though your demeanor seems different.
Ah, yes. You've met Milana. And she kind of stands and crosses to the table. We are siblings of a sort.
Siblings.
She chose her path, and I chose mine.
One of you worships Saloon and the other one Shar.
Yes.
I met her just yesterday and did battle with her and Azrael.
I'm surprised you're alive. She can be vicious.
Yes, many of my companions lost their lives and yet were regained through Saloon's grace.
Blessings to Saloon. Well, I'm very glad that you're alive, and I'm glad to hear that your companions are so as well.
I'm sorry, mistress. Your appearance did and does shake me slightly.
I understand. It's an affliction I am forced to bear.
And in that I understand completely.
For my face to be known to such evil deeds can draw many people away.
Can I do a quick a smell test
Smell test?
to see if I've smelled her before in the other place?
No, hey, give me a smell test.
All right.
I'd like to take a sniff.
Nope, I'm not doing it.
Slap. Sniff, sniff.
That's a total of 9.
A 9.
I am not sure, but I'm gonna trust her anyways.
You're not sure. You're picking up. You're not sure if it's the building or something. Something smells dusty. Maybe it's Callanban in the other room looking through the store cupboard.
It's probably me.
Something smells dusty.
Mistress, I do have a request to make of you.
Well, what can I do for you?
Tomorrow there is going to be held a gala.
Yes, to discuss the Congress's plans for the coming future.
Yes. I am in need of attending this gala. Might I be able to accompany you?
For a moment, she kind of ponders. Who am I to deny the company of such a gracious young man? I would be glad for you to attend with me. We'll have to find you some suitable clothes.
Yes. Master Callanban is currently securing me some
good.
dress robes.
Good. I hope he is picking out the right adornments. He one time sent a maester with disciple adornments, and that caused quite a stir. A full-on hush across the crowd.
Yes, thank you, mistress. Then I shall return tomorrow?
Yes, return at, I believe the time we are requested is dusk, so slightly before then.
Yes, mistress, thank you.
I will need help getting down the stairs. My adornments are quite heavy.
I'll be happy to assist you. That's what I was thinking of.
Will your dress be made of sand?
Your dress be made of sand.
It'll be made of moonbeams and wishes.
That sounds like
I
something
hope
you'd see
there's
in a
nothing.
play.
I hope there's not a strong wind.
It's Marilyn.
There you go. Yes, and so I bow to her and
She gives another courteous bow.
and I retreat.
And before you, she goes, "Did you find what was left for you in the blooded vine?"
Left me, mistress?
Yes, a gift of saloon was left within the walls.
Oh, within the walls.
Well, not within the walls per se, but, within the building.
Ah. I did happen to find some potions. They were quite handy and led to my companions regaining their lives. And we were also able to save, by Saloon's help, many of the people who had been taken.
I suppose that is a gift in of itself.
Yes, mistress. Is there another item there that I should be aware of?
Saloon told me that you might find something of great use within its walls.
Then
I believe that it will find its way to.
Very well, mistress.
These things tend to act on their own initiative.
Thank you, mistress. I will return before tomorrow to see if I can't find what it is the saloon might have. I have a feeling I might need whatever blessing saloon has for me sooner rather than later.
Very well. well, I'll be excited to see you again, and I'm very excited to see what this whole gala is about.
Yes, mistress. And I bow out, and I go and talk to, I keep forgetting his name.
Callanban.
Cal.
Llewellyn.
Is this gonna be
Cal.
another callus?
Callus.
Llewellyn.
Callus.
Llewellyn Callanban.
Callanban. So I'm gonna go and check with Callanban to see.
You see him with his feet kicking out of the storage cupboard as he's trying to like extricate himself. He's like, he seems to be holding something, and he's trying to like pull, but he can't reach because he's a halfling, so he can't reach the floor. So he's like, trying to shift his weight.
Master Caliban, might I be able to give you some assistance?
Yes, please. If you just grab me by the end and pull.
Yes, master. And I grab him by the ankles and start ripping him out.
And you pull him out, and he goes, and he just pops right out, and with like this like folded piece of clothing, and he goes, got it!
Oh, adorable.
He's like, found your dress robes.
Yes, thank you so much, master. I will be attending the gala tomorrow, thanks to your advice.
Oh, excellent. Now I have to find the right adornments. Got to make sure to check the master's cupboard right this time.
Yes. Thank you again, and I shall return tomorrow morning. Dusk, right?
Yes, just before.
Just before dusk.
I'll be
to
helping
accompany.
them. I'll be helping the high priestess getting into her adornments. It's heavy.
Yes, I will be happy to assist as well. But I must run an errand, and therefore I will be back as presently as I can.
All right, sounds good.
And so I bow to him,
Mm-hmm.
thanking him again, and then I leave.
All right. So you head off, and where are you going?
I'm actually gonna go to find these guys first.
Okay.
Oh, actually, no, you're not. They're with them. So I'm gonna go find
Malharas?
Malharas to see if he might accompany me.
So I'm gonna have you give me a perception check to try and sniff him out.
Sniffy.
Start using your nose.
Sniffy, give me the
You can either choose to sniff out Malharas or sniff out Buford.
Buford definitely has a
Oh, damn.
strong,
A thick musk.
small musk around him. Perception. Oh, +4. 18.
18. As you step out into the high street, you're like, you should really check out Malharas.
Mm-hmm.
Buford's Malharas. You sniff the air, and you get the very thick scent of wet dog.
Exactly what I was gonna say. Oh,
And you're like, that way. And it takes you all the way to the Wizard's College.
It's just a very
Excellent.
thick scent.
so I go and follow, and off I go.
Off you go, and you manage to find Buford and Malharas at Groomswalker's apartment inside Wizard's College.
Excellent.
Alright, we're going to cut away from there, and we're going to go back to Lights and Linens with a lovely lady who has managed to get you inside of your dress clothes. Now, there's a reason why I asked you to look up pictures, because you'll be describing your clothes to us. And please remind me of how much you were looking to spend on your clothing. Well, let's start with... Who wants to start from this one?
I'm starting. I'm sorry.
You want to start?
Okay.
Why don't you begin? How much did you want to spend, and then describe?
230 gold.
230
No, you don't want to spend all
gold.
your money.
Don't spend all of your money.
Do you think that's gonna take?
I'm
all
taking a
Oh
loan. now.
my god.
I am doing this. I'm doing this.
I don't know if you can even see it.
Oh my god.
It is ridiculous. It is extravagant.
I'm doing this.
Oh, that's
That's Chadwick Boseman, right?
Yeah.
Going full Met Gala.
yeah. Met Gala 2024.
That's actually on me because
Wow.
I said Gala.
Yep, and he found it.
That's on me.
Yep,
I
there
should
it
have said party or ball or something.
is.
That's on me. All
I'm
right.
totally doing this.
All right.
Describe, like, you can make any changes that you want in your description,
Wait.
but
No changes at all. It's
no changes
perfect
at all.
as it is.
You want, how much did you want to spend on this?
200 at the least.
200 at the least. So,
1,000 gold later.
I'm gonna go through the description of this.
Catholic priest's robes
As you said,
with swag.
as you say your name, and she takes the name for the order, she goes, Soulless Flame Guard, you're looking to spend 200 on this clothing. Well, we have a lovely bit of halfling specialty, because it doesn't require that much fabric, so we will be having a grand old time. And she goes and she begins to dress you, and she dresses you in this fine, luxurious cape with where the adornments on your picture would be. There are flames that actually flicker with lights. Your cape billows.
cool!
Your cape billows in the wind as you walk. Your vest is of a pure ivory that sparkles in the light. Your shirt is perfectly pressed, and in the snap of my fingers, you see a button will open to give you a kind of jaunty look.
Oh my god.
You have a
Also-
negative 21 to your stealth now.
+9, so...
Your charisma is improved by 20, though.
Yeah. Actually, I did come up with a reason why my last name is Flameguard.
All right, give me a second. We'll talk about this.
Okay.
And then she fits you with your pants. She fits you with your pants, and your pants are snug and yet loose in all of the right places.
Oh, perfect.
And she
Crotch.
said, and she gives you these
No, like
lovely
right
little
here and
ankle
right
pieces
here.
to keep your pants down around your big hobbit
Waves
feet.
for your pants.
Down around your big hobbit feet. And she goes, these buckles have a rather interesting function. If you would please tap them together.
Oh, shoot, you're gonna sparkle. Do it!
It's
Okay,
the
I
skin
do it.
of a killer, Bella.
I do it. I tap them
You
together.
tap your ankles together and let the braces touch, and for a moment you levitate off the floor.
Oh my god.
I am not shocked by that
And then you
whatsoever.
lower. And your cape, as you went up, your cape billows out even more, and
Oh
the flames on the side of your cape go up,
That's awesome.
and like wreathe your head in this kind of like light golden flame, and then you touch back down.
Oh my gosh.
It's gonna be really weird when we have to go into battle with this thing.
Oh yeah.
That would be cool.
Like 100% intimidation.
Now this
Plus
gives
20.
no AC bonus when wearing it.
No!
You can't wear armor with it, but it does have some interesting abilities. I will write them all down and get them to you by the next session when you'll be wearing it.
Cool.
Whew.
Oh
I
my
will write
God.
this down. I do not expect anyone to like spend
The swaggiest
a
of
whole
swag.
bunch.
Exactly.
Okay. And how much were you looking to spend?
110.
110. And would you please describe your clothing?
Her
Could've spent a
frock
lot of
is
money.
very.
It was worth it.
Her frock is very Arabic, which goes very nice with her culture. She's her black hair is straightened, just curled at the end, where normally it's very curly. She has a fine silk headdress that's, and her outfit is completely purple and gold. So it's
Oh, how
a fine
pretty.
silk that comes up to about here, and then she has like a gold adornment that kind of goes around the whole silk that covers her head. Of course, she has some beautiful, just striking jewelry. She has a headpiece that has a jewel here, bright crystal earrings. Her outfit starts up at the collar with the same adornment, goes down over her chest, leaving her shoulders bare. So she's gonna be quite the distraction. She has like bands around her arms, like right up at that point that are gold.
I think you'd be banned from every school in existence.
She definitely would be banned. She's got
Oh, dress code.
her
Yeah, that's good.
her bodice
Okay,
comes
I
down.
do not
It
understand
comes
that.
across her chest nicely, adorning the girls, and then she has a belt with the buckle that matches her headdress. It's open on one side, showing from like
Oh.
about waist to about 3/4 of her her leg. The rest of her body is covered in, of course, this beautiful purple silk and tassels and just the same pattern around her waist, around where the two fabrics meet. I'm definitely not doing it justice. It's very lovely.
Wow.
She's very Arabic looking, very jasmine-y.
That's not Jasmine. That's
And
like.
you talked about me looking sexy.
And that's like you every day.
I know.
Wow.
She's gotta sell it
that's
at
a
this
compliment
party.
right there.
So,
I have to agree.
so she
Wow.
looks very fetching, very she's got earrings in. She looks very fetching. Her green eyes seem to really sparkle.
Oh yeah.
She's maybe has some perfume.
I
That just
love all
is
those beautiful
enchanting.
colors and stuff,
Yeah.
and the silks
The
and
dark
stuff,
colored skin with the
Yeah.
purples and stuff. She definitely.
So pretty. So
and her
pretty.
shoes are slippers. Like
Oh,
the little,
sleep.
with the little. It
Oh
takes
my
a little bit as she comes out.
gosh. Wait a minute. I was talking with Alex today. He said, in the Cinderella story, her shoe slipped off of her foot, and they said it was the exact perfect size for her foot. If it was the perfect size, how did it fall off?
Because it's made of glass.
She
And
has
her-
sweaty
she was
feet.
running and she was sweating.
Have you ever touched glass?
Have
when
you
you're
ever
sweating?
ran in glass slippers across the
Have you
English
ever
countryside?
tried to grab
There's
a glass
lots of
with
wetness.
wet, clammy hands?
That's
It
right.
just goes whoop.
Take it from experience.
Good point. Good point.
Um,
Another thing. How
Every
much
time I wear
gold
my glass slippers, they
exactly
fall
did
right
that
out.
cost me?
200.
Just exactly 200.
200.
Like,
yes, all of it.
I have 230, so I'll still be okay.
It takes 200 to make this small but
Like,
extravagant.
Precisely 200.
Yes.
Yes, precisely
Yes.
200.
Awesome.
No,
I could
about
add sales
200.
tax and make it 230.
No.
No,
200.
don't you dare.
All right. So as the lady begins to fit you with your getup, she goes, "Oh, a rather fetching idea," and she begins to make it with the assorted jewelry and various other things. And you wanted to spend how much?
110.
110. Well, as she begins to swathe her fabrics and says, "Please," and her little like rope companion comes over. She begins to fit you with these marvelous fabrics and jewels, and she throughout the fitting she goes, "Would you like another accent color? Because I have a lot of this sort of fabric in turquoise." The old master of coin did love this sort of look, and he particularly enjoyed it.
I like the purple.
Like the purple. We'll continue with the purple. And she begins to whisk away, creating this magnificent gown that costs 110. And she also, trying to think of any kind of
No flying, no levitation.
no levitation. That's
No sparkling that like glows in the dark or threatens people with it.
The jewelry is faux, but it does sparkle.
Nice.
Good. Got a good sparkle. I like a good sparkle.
Right. Anybody who sees you definitely notices you.
Mm-hmm.
I'm definitely not going unnoticed.
That's right.
Now I gotta get an invite.
You and
Those looks, I don't think it's gonna be a problem.
Stand on the
I'll
outside.
just
That's
wear this
right.
outside a couple minutes. I'll be going to the gala.
I'm
That's
going
right.
somewhere.
Oh, she does want a little like garter or band so she can put a dagger in it.
My God, oh man, yes, we have plenty of those.
Something where I can still hide it with the fabric.
Would you like a flower on it?
Oh, what?
a flower.
A flower?
Covers up
Well,
the
it's
dagger.
because you are going to have it on the thigh that's kind of exposed.
Well, we can have it on
On the other thigh.
side with just maybe a slit so I can grab it if I
No,
need it.
right. Then a pocket
Yeah.
slit.
Yeah.
So like it looks like it's going for a pocket, but then it's going to the other place.
It's
Yeah.
going to the thigh.
Yeah.
With a surprise.
A surprise thigh.
A surprise thigh. A sneak
thigh.
attack thigh, one might say.
thigh
surprise.
Surprise. With advantage.
Oh my God.
With advantage. Throw the silk.
You're very distracted.
I assume. Well, she fits you with this and does your adjustments as necessary. And finally, How much did you want to spend, and what are we looking for?
No
$20.
more than 150.
No more than 150.
And so her dress, it's low cut, but not as like low cut as her current dress. It kind of stops just right around the end of her bust, with banding around in like a coppery color. The dress would be kind of a sage green.
Green. Very nice.
And there would also be a V down to like the middle of her back.
She's not hiding a sword.
I can just make it appear in my
She's
hand.
making a Wonder Woman joke.
Oh. I forgot about that. The sleeves are tulle, kind of see-through, but also like if people saw her arms, they'd think it was part of the design. And it's cinched at the wrist, also in copper banding. And it's flowy at the bottom down to her feet, with leaf adornments around like where the skirt starts, maybe around the collar, maybe a few designs on her sleeves. But yeah, just a light sage green, and with copper accents and the leaves. Nice and
Well,
simple.
let us begin. And as she begins to like cut the fabric and swathe and everything, she goes, "Well, I'm sensing some astral heritage. Let us add some minuscule designs.
What would they be, Avashra?
Well, we'll be doing some branches with changing lights, changing color. Not really astral, more of a leaf kind of sense.
Can you make them look like eucalyptus leaves?
Of course! I can do whatever I want. I'm the seamstress.
Thank you, dear.
And she begins to create fabulously. And she creates this very nice dress with these kind of like branching designs that go all the way up to like where your like the crest of your shoulder would be. And as you kind of wear it, you see like flowers and leaves begin to bloom on them. They are mood sensitive. I will say that.
Mood sensitive.
Mood sensitive. So as you're kind of like sitting there and you're kind of happy with the design, you see like more brighter flowers kind of grow. And it creates like this kind of like almost floral sash that goes across.
Oh, that's nice.
Well, it seems we are done here. Unless you wanted your matching shoes.
Well, she picked the slippers, so
Yes, they made for the excess fabric.
it's good.
If it's within my...
No. That was just a joke.
Okay, it was a joke.
That was just a joke. Well, because I can say, get out!
Thank you so much.
Please do come again for any form of dress. Yeah,
Of course. Of course, dear.
of course. Have a great time. Return to lights and linens on your leisure. So, journeying back out, she wrapped up all of your clothes into boxes.
Certainly
so
not
they can
gonna wear
tra-
that
so
on
they
the
can track
street.
Wait, so I'm not wearing it right now?
You can wear it, but she did offer to put it in a box.
Put
Okay.
it in a
You
box.
gotta be pretty for tomorrow.
Yeah, I
It's
can't scuff it up.
pure white.
And
Put
gold.
it in and gold. Put it in a box. Keep it pristine.
Blood
White
will stain it.
stains. So.
And all you have is bar food. It's
That's
all.
true.
It's all greasy.
It's all greasy. There's sauce everywhere. So,
It'll be fine.
where do you guys go to meet up?
What time of the day is it right now?
Material.
Well, it's around, I'm going to say it's just after midday.
Okay. Back in the
Should back
market?
to Bevo's or to the market?
Yeah. I know I
I've
said
spent
yeah
mo-
to 2 options.
I've spent my money, so I can't go buy anything.
I spent $200.
So I would be fine going back to
Did
Bevo's.
you want to go and find Kent Kane?
Yeah, well, I'll go to that bar.
you two need invitation.
So I'll go to that bar and see if he's there.
Alright.
How much money would this sell for? 1 gold piece.
Solus, you need to remember you need to find an invitation.
Procure an invitation. I might, if this doesn't work, I have a feeling I might have another route that I could go for an invitation.
Okay.
I don't think Beaufort needs an invitation, does he?
No.
If no,
Depends. So you go with. So you're gonna go find Kent Kane.
Yes.
Is anyone going with you?
I don't know. Does anybody want to go with me?
I'm gonna go get an invitation.
Where are you gonna go?
How?
I'm gonna go with him. Go to him.
He's
Because
gonna go to him.
I think so.
So
Or-
you go to the
Better
church.
go with these guys so they can get an invitation
Go,
with them.
go
Okay.
with Kitsu.
Okay.
Okay, so you're gonna go with Keats. Lux, you are waiting. Buford is actually sitting outside.
Okay.
In the garden. Actually, he's tied to a bench.
Aww.
So like
Aw.
they have him tied to a bench.
Dogs
Grims-
of TikTok.
Grimswalker during their lesson, Grimswalker was attacked by Beaufort with a licking frenzy, and so he's like, I can't have this when I'm trying to teach, and he goes and he tied Beaufort to the bench outside with a bowl of water and a bowl of food.
I untie him and have him sit with me.
Beaufort immediately jerks around and goes to the door.
Oh my god.
I'm holding on to the.
Leash.
Yeah.
Roll me a strength check.
I'm not trying too hard though, so.
Well,
Ooh.
apparently neither is Beaufort.
18.
You beat him.
I pull him back.
You
slightly,
hold on to Beaufort and he goes,
and I pet him and I talk to him.
and he sits down. He kind of gets up on the bench and lays his head in your lap.
Oh.
Oh,
good
that's a pretty
boy.
heavy lap. Pretty heavy head.
Malharas, throughout your lesson, Grimswalker teaches you how to begin to pierce the weave of time. And yeah. You don't gain a level.
Not yet, no.
No, but it's the stepping stones. And he says, well, I think that's a good amount for today. I will wish you luck on your journey.
I do need something from the market district. If I can go
We'll-
by myself.
We'll do that in a second.
Sorry.
Malharas, your letter was quite disturbing, to say the least. I don't believe it's quite as bad as all that. I believe that you may have missed the ball on certain points. But I don't know. I can only know what I know. And frankly, right now I feel like a bit of fish out of water. Your brother is doing his very best to keep these gates closed, and I don't know exactly why. And he won't tell me why, which is odd. But I hope with these skills, with your father's words, and with your companion's help, you were able to do what your father believes you're able to do.
I sure hope so.
I don't believe it's on hope anymore. I believe it's on need. I believe it's now a question of will you do it? Well, I unfortunately have a meeting to get to. Apparently one of the council has disappeared.
Oh shit.
And Godzilla has just
Godzilla.
arrived.
Godzilla is feeling that this is not taking
No,
place.
does the Wizards College sell wizarding magic items?
By what means?
Like items that a wizard would use, like
Well,
magic
like
item.
quills and spellbooks and things like that. A wand.
Yes.
Oh, yes, we do. Typically, if you enroll in the college, you go through a manner of making these things in your first year.
Okay.
We do sell them.
Okay. I'll let you get back to whatever you were doing.
I'm going to a meeting. I'll walk you out.
Okay.
And you guys walk out where Beaufort is sitting with Lux.
Oh, you should have got an invitation.
There's a cat. There's a new one. Hide under the ropes. Were you successful?
Yes.
Excellent. Do you have other places to go, or might you be able to help me with an errand?
I got nothing.
Excellent. We shall return then to the Blooded Vine. I believe there might be some item there of power that might be able to help us.
Well, it went so well last time, and you burned it down. So.
Yes. It will be difficult. Very well.
All right. So Grimswalker goes, I didn't hear a thing.
I said we burned it down.
I didn't hear you. I'm walking away
Another
and I did not
again.
hear you.
Should I speak louder? I'm not really
No.
sure.
I telepathically told you.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, he wouldn't have heard anyways.
Well, he's not talking about that. He was talking about the blood and fire. He's like, I did not hear you. He walked
Yes.
away.
So off we go to the Blooded Vine.
So you guys are going off to the shadow section of the Blooded Vine. Meanwhile, you're going back to the Market District. And you two are going off to Savory Temptations, right?
Yes.
Where you previously found Kent Kane. Well, going back up to the floating ship in the middle of the Platinum City, you walk up the gangplank and you find Kent Kane exactly where you left him, in the bottom of glass.
Kent, how are you? How is your...
You say his name, he goes,
I wish you were thinking a little more clearly.
I'm always thinking clearer.
She's like, how is
Oh
it?
yeah, Willen Rift girl.
Thank you. This is a friend. His name is Solas.
Shut up, so short stuff.
She says, how was your... Did you ever get the meeting with the council?
Well, no, we have this Gala thing coming up, so I'm kind of hinging my bets on that. But if I don't get to talk to him, then I'm using the teleportation circle.
Do you have an invitation?
Oh yeah, I'm a traveling dignitary, so I do get one.
Do you get a +1?
Oh yeah.
How would I get him in? Could you make that a +2?
I don't think I get that privilege.
She's like, I'm looking for an invitation. I promise not to disappoint on the dress.
Could shove him inside the ring along with what's his name,
Oh, I could just carry a few people.
and then just pop him out, and then off he goes.
She's like, I'm looking for an invitation.
I am too, by the way.
We are looking for an invitation,
Well,
but
I only got one.
I'm hoping he would choose me over you. But if he chooses you, then I'm gonna be okay with that.
Kent kind of sits there,
He's
looks
gonna,
you up and down. Looks you up and down.
She's like, we will look fabulous. I guarantee.
Who do you think will look more fabulous?
Or what?
Oh, I don't know, man.
I've seen his
Or what?
outfit. He can float.
Yeah, I don't want to be upstaged by that.
More what?
Aw.
More what?
Who's going to look more fabulous?
He does
Oh.
look pretty awesome. He is a good
He
accessory.
can fly.
He
Yeah,
does.
I can sort of like fly.
He.
Yeah, I don't want to be upstaged by that.
I'm sure you're gonna look fancy. I'm sure you'll be fine.
He goes, I'm just going to digitate these clothes.
But he could go as. He could definitely be. He definitely would be.
Might have pulled my hat out.
He definitely would fit as a an employee. Or,
Yeah, I think we're just going to stick with you.
that's fine with me. I definitely will look good.
Alright.
I clean up nice.
Hope so.
I do. Trust me. She's like, okay.
So meet here tomorrow.
Yes,
right
probably
before
a
dusk?
little bit before dusk.
Sounds good.
That does sound good. Thank you.
I will be right here.
Are you going to shower?
I have magic. Why would I shower?
It's very true.
Discord.
Prestidigitation.
moderators.
I can use prestidigitation to make every part of myself clean and make anyone who I don't like sullied and gross.
I just ask for a clean glass, and then I put all of it in the glass.
It's disgusting.
And then they wash the glass.
Okay, she's like, I'll see you tomorrow.
Alright, see you tomorrow.
Make
Hope
it-
you find an invitation, short stuff.
We'll get him one.
If you're as fabulous as you say you'll look, you probably should just stand on the edge and wait for somebody to pick you up.
What?
Oh my goodness. So that's good for me. So she's accomplished her goal.
Yeah.
If my other invitation comes through, then Kent will have to take you.
Okay.
Alright.
Kent?
Kent Kane.
Captain Kent Kane.
Oh yeah.
He's a little bit of a drunkard, but you can stand it.
Meanwhile, off in the market district, what was Amajai buying?
Cook's utensils. I totally forgot that was something I needed to get.
Oh, yeah, you find a nice set of copper cook's utensils.
1 gold.
Yep. So yeah, you got cook's utensils now.
Yay!
Small pot, whisk, spatula.
Yay! I can now make you guys snacks whenever I want.
Meanwhile, back in the shadow section, Lux and Malhoras are digging through what remains of the blooded vine.
Yep.
Roll me an investigation check.
Alrighty. Do I get advantage since that's something that my god has left me?
Let's say yes.
Flipping my coin.
Investigation?
Investigation.
Ooh.
I got 2 opposing rolls. And one that I used my coin for, and the other one was a natural 20.
21 for me.
21. So you got a natural 20,
Yeah.
and you got a 21.
Yes.
As you guys are digging through the top layer,
Rubble.
you guys are like, well, the facade of the building is still there because it's platinum. It won't-
Oh, that's
it
right.
won't burn. Only the inside burned.
Mm-hmm.
So as you guys are digging through the top layer, where the remains of the bar and everything like that, you're like, nothing up here. And then you remembered there's stuff in the sub-basement,
Oh, that's right.
in the room that you did your tasting in.
In we go.
Descending down the once-made elevator, you find yourself back in the sub-basement, which again has no light, and even less now.
Mm-hmm.
Finding your way through the rooms, you find the room where where your tasting was. Once again, everything in here has been burned.
Mm-hmm.
Books, bookcases, tables, chairs, everything. Except for a single glass on
Oh
the
man.
mantelpiece.
I immediately go to the glass and I check it out.
Wonder what it could be.
This glass.
I mean, like
It's a wine glass. Only the hilt, the like part of it, the like the stem,
Mm-hmm.
is thicker
Mm.
and metal wrought.
Mm.
The base of it is flat and also metal wrought with a singular ball that comes out of the bottom, but won't interfere with it standing. The glass of it kind of goes out and tapers and then shoots back out again, kind of bells.
Okay.
It's a nice feel. It kind of like sits about like that wide in your hand,
Mm-hmm.
and you feel as though there's something magical about this.
Can I do an Arcana check?
Yes.
Ooh, natural 20!
Yay! Perhaps you should pour yourself a glass of wine, or a glass of any liquid.
I think I have something. I think I have like water or something. I'm holy water.
No doubt have water.
I pour some of the water into the glass.
Pouring the water into the glass, you begin to swirl it, and you see the water begin to float into the center of the glass. And then a single shoot of it
Oh,
comes out into a single blade from the glass.
Oh, that doesn't.
nice. I think I found what it is that Saloon was
And
hoping
it's a
I would
blade
get.
made of water.
Oh,
That is
I
cool.
can make blades with different liquors. Awesome.
You imagine that putting certain different liquids in would get you different effects.
I tried necromancy and magic. No, I'm joking.
What liquid would you put in?
Yeah, no, I'm joking. So
Plasma.
Put in the tears of my enemies.
Yes.
What do I get then?
Stab them in the eyes.
Put your blood in it.
That's actually a very good idea. And I slice my hand. And I
Gross.
drip my own blood into the goblet.
Where did you kind of dump out the water first?
Oh yeah.
So you dump out the water, and you put your own blood into it, and which again floats in the center. And from it emanates a long sword blade.
Nice. And then I say, I would like to try something.
That's a B positive right there.
So all my crimson rites and stuff activate with my blood. So I try to activate the sword's blood and set it on fire.
And it lights a flame.
That's cool.
And no said.
I think this might come in handy.
Can
You're
you
gonna
do
get
that
out-
with any other person's blood?
I would imagine so. My blood needs to be in the mixture for it to be set on fire, but yes.
Can you siphon your own blood before you need it?
No.
Like a
I
little
need
blood
to use
bag.
it. I need to.
Yeah.
It needs to be fresh.
Scary
Fresh
bag.
for the day.
Yeah, just like have an ivy on.
Yeah. That's a blood hunter artificer right there.
After a day, it loses its potency, and I will no longer be able to use it.
It's pretty
That's a
good.
sommelier right there. It's
That's
a blood
right.
sommelier.
Yeah.
It loses its luster after a day. It doesn't really work.
Right.
Day old
It'll
blood is
do the
rough.
same job, but not real well.
That's right.
Starts
not
getting
preferred.
thick.
I'm excited.
Cloddy.
I put it onto my belt, like with all my my pouches and things
You
like that.
have the sommelier sword. I'll send you the.
Woohoo!
I'll send you the details for it.
Got a sword. Gonna stab that lady when I find her. Very, very exciting. Very, very excited.
All right. Well, as you guys all head back to Bebo's, I imagine,
Mm-hmm.
with various gains, boxes, and things, night begins to descend on the town. And you have a meeting.
She's like, we gotta go.
Ah, yes.
She's like, okay, so you're kind of not going to be like covert. Yeah, I don't want you to be. I want you to be there as a backup.
Oh,
They won't
that's-
talk to me if you're there in the room with me, but you can be outside the building, and we will have a signal. I don't know what that is. Caw caw.
Yes, the sound of the deep doo-doo bird.
Caw caw.
Caw caw.
Just in case. Just in case.
It
Just
is
in case.
It is a penthouse apartment.
So maybe you could be on the roof.
Very well. I
You
do
have
have
a way
my.
to get on the roof.
Yes, I can
Okay.
walk.
Okay.
I have my earpiece, and so do you.
Malharas has his. Has the other one.
I do have.
We have two. If you
So
can get it
give
from
me
Malharas.
one. Kitty cat.
You might not want to wear it around the
Kit Kat Club.
person who works for the material marshal when artificers are.
I'll just blend it into my skin.
All right.
No one cares if the cat has
Actually,
Raycons, but
yeah, I know.
There's a reason
It's a really good point.
I dumped
That's
mine.
If you don't need to hear anything. All you need to do is be able to speak it. So you just have to have it on your
Just-
inside your little strap
I'll
there
just put it in with the
with the girls.
hidden. Yeah, just put it in with the ladies,
Get the
and
life alert.
he comes out.
Life alert.
I'm checking you for a wire.
Yeah, and she's wearing wire, and I'll have it on.
Please allow me.
Get your hands out there.
Roger Rabbit. It's a
Yeah,
booby
I
trap.
know. That's exactly what I was thinking of. Gosh, this is awesome.
Booby trap.
Hands off.
Nice booby trap. But we differ.
Okay, so we go. She's gonna go.
Heading off to the central quarter, you go to the familiar building. Where you had your previous meeting with the Coven of the Platinum City.
Mm-hmm.
Going up, you knock on the door, and I assume that you walk out the outside of the building and onto the top.
Walk up to the top. Yep.
Okay. Knocking at the door, you expect to be met by the original servant who answered the door, swathed in turquoise colors. But as you open the door, Ceres Miante opens the door for you. We have been waiting for you. Please, Intel.
Thank you.
Entering into this space, you see that all of Sarah's possessions are gone. Everything is gone. Everything has changed.
Is it just an empty room, or is
No.
it different colors?
It's
now?
all different. It's all different furniture. Everything is different. From the paintings to the adornments. There was more swaths of clothing and bright turquoise and oranges. Now it's all deep reds and silver. See weapons hanging on the walls. You see paintings of various paintings of Kubros.
Modest.
The sunken part of the living room is now a long table with many chairs. The kitchen is no longer open. There's a wall there. The glass is still there, but it's tinted.
Bless you.
Bless you.
I hope you gave some of this to his family.
As you see Kubros sitting at the end of the table, and he hears your comment. We gave nobody nothing. Please, take a seat.
She pulls the chairs up, and are they tall back chairs?
Tall back chairs.
She sits.
Where
She kind of.
where do you
It's good
sit? There's 5 chairs on either side, and then there's the one at the end.
She sits at the end.
So at the end.
She sits with her like 1 foot up on the chair,
Okay.
feigning comfort.
Roll me a deception check.
20.
20.
Deception plus, so 22.
22. Kubro sits at the end of the table, his blonde hair and violet eyes. He's not wearing his platinum armor right now. You see it on a stand just off to the side. He does seem to be sharpening a number of knives and swords in front of him. Way more than he can carry. So,
Are you planning a coup?
yes.
Oh, nice.
At least you're honest. Or are you?
I'm outside and trying to pinpoint where they are in the rooms.
All right.
So that I
Give
can...
me a perception check.
Okay. Not the greatest. 10. Talking to silently.
I'll talk louder.
Speak up. Enunciate.
I'll use my passion.
That's right.
What did you get?
10.
10. Can't really pinpoint, but you're kind of sitting next to an open window to try and hear the conversation.
Okay.
Why am I here? Did you have something for me?
I am brought you here to test your loyalty.
Okay.
Who do you serve, Kitsu? Malatrash?
Well, yes. I have always served the monster.
Are you willing to do... What are you willing to do to serve the Malatrash?
What is always asked of me? I seek the truth, and I expedite the deception.
Sirah said these things to me too. That he was willing to do what needed to be done. That he was willing to make this city ours.
Until this
And he
slime,
failed.
until the slime thing, I think that you were doing pretty well.
Oh, we were. There were a few setbacks, of course. There's always setbacks.
And you are the head of the guard.
It was until I realized that Sirah was selling us out.
What do you mean?
Giving people extra time, making sure that they knew things ahead of time, making sure that we could not affect things. Sirah was making it difficult for us to work.
With the artificers, you knew them already.
Oh, we knew. We knew. But I didn't know
None
that
of that
Sirah
was
was helping them.
He said he was way
Managing
managing their
import.
yeah. He said that with you in the room,
I know.
right here in this room.
He was hiding them from me. He never told me about the Gazette. He never told me about the tailor shop.
Tailor shop.
Yes, in the market district. Lovely little
Sure, there's
couple.
one.
There he is.
Personally, like the Fae. It was pretty cool.
Not only that,
It was cool. The seamstress was cool.
Oh, the seamstress.
but he was sending messages back to the madam, saying that I was unfit, that I had lost my mind. Do you believe these things?
I do not know you. Have you lost your mind?
I'm not
Have you?
asking about me. I'm asking what you believe.
I do not know.
Do you believe that this city needs to be retaken for the magic to become pure?
I think there's many things in the city that are corrupt. I do agree. I don't know enough about it and how to do it, on how to help it effectively.
Tomorrow,
But I do know our home is in danger.
tomorrow, I will be affecting change. in the Platinum City.
And how will you be doing this? How can I be of service?
If you want to be of service, I need you beside me while Ceres,
That's the last place I want to be.
Ceres does other work.
And where will you be?
I'll be at the Gala.
There's my invitation.
Mm-hmm.
I need to oversee. While we are overseeing, my men will filter in among the guests.
Are you planning to wipe out the council?
I need 3 people gone.
Who are these people? Who do you expect me to take?
I'm not expecting you to take anything. I'm expecting you to guide people to the maws of death.
So, you are babysitting me.
Yes. The last person who was of your bloodline, well, not of bloodline, family tie, I found was betraying me.
She's like, I am not.
I intend to keep
I'm
you
not
close.
I'm not as skilled as my uncle.
No,
So,
but that makes you more honest.
in
Because you
what-
can't lie.
Oh. Hmm.
I need 3 people gone.
Who are these?
We will be affecting these changes
Who are these people?
tomorrow. Elizar,
Alizar.
Blythe Bitherworst,
He's a jerk anyway.
No, he's not.
Pretty cool.
and the Silver Princess.
Also very cool.
Outs. She's
But I'll be taking whoever I can away with them.
they will be heavily guarded and heavily watched.
I have means of getting around.
I understand that, but if you suspected Sarai, people will suspect you.
I arrested Sarah.
I'm sure he had companions. I don't know what they are, but I'm sure. What if he's already outed you to them?
He tried. He learned about this little plan and decided it was too much.
How am I supposed to help you?
I need you to serve drinks.
It's poison. It's gotta be poison.
Well, I need an invitation, and this is an invitation. I don't have to do what he says when I get there. And
We'll figure it out.
She says, and if
I'm
I
not there, so
She says, and if I say no, what does that do to me? That I am not a team player.
It does not mean that you're not a team player yet.
There's a cell with my name on it.
Yes. I cannot have you interfering with my plans. Should you choose the other option, I'll be forced to put you away until I can allow for you to speak again.
She says, what?
Syrah needs a companion. Does that
She
tempt
says,
you?
She says, she's like, well, I just bought clothes for the gala. So I guess I will be accompanying you.
Good. I'm glad to hear it.
So do
What
you,
color are you wearing? I would like to match.
Purple
Excellent.
and gold.
I'll wear something similar. You'll be going under the wondrous wing of the material marshal.
Not you, because he's not the material marshal. He's the captain of the guard.
He's the captain of the Platinum City Guard. I am a guest of the Marshal. He must bring his,
Entourage.
defender, himself, and he can bring one other guest, preferably a diplomat.
So I'm a diplomat.
No, you are my guest. But we are under the material marshal.
Who is the diplomat?
I don't exactly know.
You seem to have it all planned out. So
I haven't decided who would fill that spot yet.
Options.
So many
options,
people are dead
So many
already.
options.
So many people are dead already. Well,
Too bad you can't take Blythe.
I know he'll be there. That's all I need.
You could take Oberon.
Oberon's Fey Marshal now.
Fey Marshal.
So he'll be there too.
He'll be attending.
I can't think of anybody.
His guest is quite a shocker, as far as I've heard.
A shocker.
Yes, a shocker.
Oh,
Ah,
okay. You're his
I
guest.
Like this
No.
video is shocking.
I was invited when Zabilna was still
That's
in
true.
the reign. I'm guessing I'm Blythe's +1. That's my guess.
She says, I need another invitation.
You need another? Why?
Yes, I was looking for an invitation for my friend. I have an invitation.
Why does he need to come?
He wants to come. All my party is there. We all have invitations except for one.
How interesting is your friend?
He's cool. His outfit's nice.
Oh, the little one.
He's nice.
Southern Dornban. Could pass as a diplomat.
He does not need to be your diplomat.
No, but he could pass as
Yes, but he does not need to be involved in your schemes.
everyone's involved in my schemes. He has an invitation. I will have it delivered tomorrow.
Cool. I got another invitation. Sold my soul for it, but it's okay.
Maybe you want to tell King that you made other plans.
Alright.
I got another deal.
I will
I
expect
can't exactly say no.
I will expect you at the Material Marshal's house tomorrow before dusk.
Okay. I will be there.
Very well. And Kitsu,
Mm-hmm.
bring your weapons.
That might be challenging.
No, you will hand them to me and I'll make sure they get it.
She's like, oh, I cannot do that.
Why?
That is not okay. I will be defenseless.
Don't you trust me?
She's like, you are setting the precedent. You do not trust me.
Because your uncle betrayed me.
You can put your weapons inside your
Uncle
ring.
Schmuckle.
I have
You
done
also
nothing
have a-
but do exactly as I said I have done. You can trust me.
And he's slimy, so I know I can't trust him.
You will bring your weapons. You will hand them to me. And I will bring them into the gala. And you will be able to don them when the time is right.
Okay. I think this is a bad idea.
Did you say that to him?
Yep. I think that's a bad idea.
Why? What is a bad idea?
I think giving up your weapon is always a bad idea. I was always taught you do not give your weapons.
We have greater weapons.
None
Our
have been
minds,
offered.
Our magic. We have powers that far exceed those that normally people see as weapons.
Then you don't need mine.
If you want yours while it's in the gala, you will present it to me. If you do not, you'll have to leave it behind or get it confiscated. Your choice.
If you're taking care of the murders, then why do I need my weapons at the gun?
Because we need it to be upfront. If I just let only the people I like carry weapons in, then people will begin to talk. This needs to go to my plans.
So I have to carry my weapons. So I'm not
You
going
need to bring me your weapons, and I will bring them in. If you do not like this, Kitsu,
I do not like this.
then I suggest you either leave your weapons behind or
You can
get
leave them
them
in the ring.
confiscated.
So you are allowing me to leave them behind.
It'll be much harder to do the job I have for you without them.
Give him some fake weapons and then.
Mine are like special though.
It just.
I will think on it.
We do not have much time.
I will think on it. If I bring my weapons with me, then you will have them. If I do not, then you know what is there.
Very well. He gets up from the table. He walks around. Moves his glove.
She stands up.
Kitsu. And he offers you his hand to help you up.
She's like, no, thank you. I'm an independent woman.
He's being polite.
I think he's gonna quest me, and I'm gonna get in trouble. I'm gonna have to stick with him no matter what. I'll have no free will.
And he continues to hold out his hand.
She's standing up. She's ready to go. Am I free to leave?
Ceres is on the other side of you.
Just take his hand.
Am I free to leave? She's like, you know if I'm telling a lie or not. Am I free to leave?
Puts out his hand.
Get your sausages out of my face. I don't say that. I touch his hand.
He grabs your hand. You will not tell anyone of this.
I knew it.
It's okay. You don't have to worry about it. I can tell everybody.
Okay, thank you. I'm so glad you're here.
And you feel this
Compelling.
gash come over you.
Oh, that's not nice.
Don't worry, it's only 5d10 psychic damage if you don't do it.
If I tell anybody,
Yeah.
yeah, just yeah. It's okay. I'll die.
What's 50 hit points?
More than I
And he
have.
releases your hand. I will see you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow. And I would look fabulous.
Good.
She's rather smitten with her outfit.
You begin to walk out and he goes, Kitsu,
Mm-hmm.
do you know anything about the blooded vine?
I know many things about the blooded vine. What
Did
do
you have
wish?
anything to do with it burning down?
Burning down.
He already knows.
She's like, It wasn't me that started the fire.
That's true.
It wasn't me.
That's true.
I did not lie.
Only
you're
your
hiding it.
companions were digging around it earlier today. Only ass.
One of my companions knows
two.
Azrael.
2 of your companions.
He may have left something there.
Good.
He may have. I don't know.
Tell me, what is the story of the cat? You
He-
talk to it as if it was a person.
He's very friendly. He's cozy. Nice to sleep with.
But
It's the opposite of all
it's
of
as
those
if
things.
you are having a conversation.
Do you know how people are with their pets?
But a one-sided conversation.
It'd be strange if a cat talked.
Huh?
It would be strange if a cat talked.
Yeah, I don't know any cats
Okay,
that talk.
there's the Feywild, a goose talk.
She's like, there. I don't expect the cat to talk back. He meows. He's a cat.
Very well.
He was given to us when we started this quest by the. What is his name?
Oh.
The bartender?
Bartender.
He's the bartender? He's the
Do you mean-
lion guy.
Bebo?
That's
No,
his name.
Bebo
Bebo
did.
gave it. Bebo, we got him when we went to Bebo's. When we first started. He's a quite charming cat. It's very cute. He's good
How
at...
did you acquire such an animal?
He's good at thieving.
Thieving?
Yes, sneaks into little things, get things.
I haven't thefted once.
Interesting. Never thought of using a cat. So it's reminded me to put a cat on the bill.
They have them, you know, as familiars.
I know. I'm wondering. Thank you. This has been most enlightening. Enjoy your evening.
Mm-hmm.
I'll see you tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
And he goes and he sits back down and begins sharpening the knives again.
I wish we had another person who could kill him.
I am outside.
We couldn't kill Azrael.
I know
You
it.
can take on this guy.
Yeah, I don't think we're gonna do it.
I don't think we're gonna take on him like without leveling up.
Yep.
Alright, so you leave
She leaves.
and head back down into the street.
Yes. Is there anything different about myself? Perception.
No.
Besides your gush spell.
Well, I don't even know that's there.
No, you
No, you felt
I
it.
know.
You felt it.
Okay, so I know it's there.
Mm-hmm.
So just don't.
She's
say
like,
a
that
word.
sucks. I knew I shouldn't have taken his hand.
So I'm assuming Lux,
She
you
wasn't
come
gonna let
down
you
off
go
the
unless you
building.
did.
She knows that I'm there, and so I'm gonna follow her out pretty far. And I'm actually looking to see if she's being tailed. If she's
That's the
tailed by
big
anything.
thing.
As she walks away, you see a crow
That
flying,
totally didn't see you spying on the whole
flying 20
conversation.
feet above her in the dark of the night.
I wonder how
Following her back.
accurate I would have to be to kill the crow.
You have to beat its AC.
It can't be that high. It's a crow.
You don't even know it's there.
How do I not know it's there?
It's not making sound.
It's a bird.
It's a bird. They go flap flap.
Not that
Okay, Mom,
loudly.
how many times do you hear pigeons
There's
flying?
a lot of pigeons around my house.
Yeah, but they're cooing.
Stupid pigeons.
Yeah, I don't have a good shot at this thing, so I'm gonna just go ahead and stay away and run up ahead of her, where I know she'll eventually
Are
run
the
into me.
ghouls out?
You killed them.
Oh, I thought there was more.
You killed
Well,
the
they
Night
may.
Stalkers.
Oh,
There may be more. Who knows?
Who knows?
But yeah,
they
so
did get away.
I thought they died. We killed them.
Well, yeah, but Milano
Oh,
and,
okay.
and
Milano.
Zero got away.
Okay.
yeah, so they can make more. I'm gonna go up pretty far up, closer to Bebo's, and walk around as if I'm looking for her. And eventually she's gonna show up, and I'm gonna act like, oh, there you are.
All right. Roll me a deception check.
And the guess is I can't talk about any of this.
Speak of this to no one.
I can
Yeah.
not say anything about the specific thing that's happening.
17.
So I can't say Kubros is planning a coup.
Yes.
But I could say something's up.
No.
I can say it.
He can,
He can, because he heard the whole thing.
and he's not under desperate.
And if people
You
look at
were
you,
told-
you just go,
Speak nothing.
And I can't
Of
say.
this.
So I can't say, I don't know.
I think the key term is you cannot speak it.
Oh,
Yeah,
so I
so-
could write it.
I can sing it.
No one told me I can't sing.
I become a bard. Woo!
Okay, I'm getting on my ukulele.
I'm in deep trouble.
This
I'm
guy's
die
probably
if
gonna
I
kill
talk.
me in the end.
We
but,
didn't start.
but everybody, there are some people who will not make it out of that gala.
Hope you guys are ready with nice clothes.
You gotta have a hidden compartment for your weapons.
Yep.
You better spell up a bunch of aggressive spells.
Yep.
All right, heading back to Bebo's.
Yeah, so I walk with her.
Did we pick up our armor, by the way?
I
I'm
swear.
assuming you guys did.
Okay.
If not, it was delivered to Bebo's by the grace of the Thrycrean's heart.
Um, I just tell you quietly. You're being followed by the bird,
Yeah. Gotta take it out.
and I know enough to relay the information. You do not have to say anything. So I will take on that burden. I suggest you leave behind your weapons before seeing him tomorrow, and leave them behind inside of your ring. Therefore, you can retrieve them when you need, and he believes that you are unarmed.
Would I have to go in and get them?
Yeah.
That may be a
It
problem.
is better than not having them at all.
That's right. How many people are going in that ring? We
One now.
Just the
Are you
fox,
talking
right?
Just
about
the
it?
fox.
No.
Yeah.
I'm like thinking. I'm not speaking. Okay, so I can talk about what we had originally planned, right? I just can't talk about anything that he said.
So if you mention having to put your weapons inside of your ring for any specific reason, as you were not planning on doing that before.
All right, so you can just sit there and listen to me as I'm
Okay,
explaining
she's
it
just
all to you.
listening.
You can for the purpose of having conversations between players, you
Yes.
can talk. But the minute you were actually talking about okay, this is what we're doing. I'm assuming that's gonna be that we're gonna just start doing some character stuff, which
Okay.
then we're gonna have
Yeah, I can afford that kind of hit to point and take. So.
Yeah. So
I believe it's
do not worry. I will.
Can I
let-
say that he got an invitation? No, I can't say that either.
No, he can say that. You can say that because he instructed you to say that.
Yes.
I hate this.
Now you know.
Well, I got
Gee.
you an invitation.
So I go back to these guys at Bebo's because you're all at Bebo's now at this point.
Yep.
And I relay all that information and the bonds that she's tied up in now.
Oh my God.
It seems as though we are going to have a coup on our hands, and we're all with different patrons.
I'll be near Goliath.
Who is the Silver Princess? Silver Princess?
Mhm.
Silver
Mhm.
Princess.
Silver Prince.
She's like the lady.
She is the
head.
matriarch of the Platinum City.
Very well.
Part of the goddess or something?
She's the She is the part of the Congress of Goddesses. She is the matriarch of the Platinum City, and she is the main goddess of Tornbar.
Got it. The question still
Maybe-
remains. Nope, you gotta keep quiet. The question still remains: do the rest of us let our patrons know so that they can prepare? I am tempted to let the.
Oh, who's a thief? He is. She is. Thieves can't.
still talk about it.
That's speech.
Just because I speak about it in Spanish doesn't mean I'm not talking about it.
That's more like sign language.
No, that's
you can
under.
still talk. That's still
No.
talking.
No, Mom, that's deep speech.
That's
Deep
still
speech
you're
is.
still telling someone about it.
Can I do charades?
Thieves
No.
can't is code.
Well, actually, you can do charades because it's not speech.
Okay.
That's just
Sounds like-
lame
No.
Your ear is
sign
hurting.
language.
Can I write?
Yeah. You
Because
can
that's
write.
not speech. He said not
It's
to
not
speak of this.
That's right. That's the way
Yeah.
around this.
Okay, so she pulls
There are
out
other
of,
means of communication.
She asks for the paper. She's like, where did you get the paper?
I asked Bebo for it.
Bebo, we need paper.
You need paper.
Yeah, we're the complicated people. We need paper.
All right. How many pages?
Let's do one.
Okay, 1 page. Here you go.
She takes paper. How did you write?
Magic.
Do you have a pen?
Yep.
So I take
Need
the.
it?
I need it.
Here you go.
Okay, so she puts the paper on the table and signals all of you to come over and look at the paper.
What's going on here?
Did I signal
You see the
to
half
come-
orc from this morning?
She's like, you can leave. You
No,
can
I-
go. This is a private conversation.
Ah. And maybe we should go up to a room and have a
Maharas, I have a question.
A question.
If I were to cast Spare the Dying on her
and then she was to break her vow, she would immediately die. But because of Spare the Dying, we could simply bring her back with a healing spell.
I mean, it does buff you.
And that would mean you would now
Unless
be
it goes over
released.
double your hit points.
Yeah, if she dies
50
If she dies
over 50 hit points.
if she
that's
dies
double.
immediately, Spare the Dying won't do anything.
Yeah, I don't know.
I only have
The
29
creature
hit points.
becomes
guys.
stable. Well, yeah, you're right. It's an immediate
And
death.
yeah, it's pretty much just stopping the death save progress.
Yep.
Because they already have to have reached 0 hit points, but not died. Because you
Do we have
can't
any, like,
stabilize a
sanctuary?
dead
Oh,
thing.
we do have sanctuary.
Well, Sanctuary doesn't do anything.
What about that
To
bring
that.
to life potion that we had?
Yeah, you literally
Yeah, we
need
could
to
just-
resurrect.
We could just resurrect you.
Or hope that it's not double your hit.
Do
I have 29 hit points if we.
double check. I wonder if
50 hit
somebody
points.
knows when their guest spell goes off.
50 hit points is 4 away from
That's a
double,
great point.
So you'd just be down.
They would know because they would be dead. So there's no other.
It's not like sends you
Detection
an
needed.
alarm that I cease to exist. Would I be free of the gash though?
You'd
Or-
be free because you'd be dead, and then you'd be brought
Well,
back as.
it keeps. If you die. Like if we just let it kill you like permanently, like you just. Then that's like then it'll go.
But then you'd have to have resurrection. Right?
Yeah. Then
We have some.
We'd have to give you the essence of angel, and then. But if you were to just do the spare, if you were to reach past your hit points but not dead, the Gesh spell would still be in effect.
And does
forever.
it tell him that the gash spell left?
That's what he's looking at.
Can
right
he
now.
feel it?
So
Do you know it?
this would give us
I
an
don't know.
advantage.
Like, would Kitsu know that?
So what
I'm
would be
around
the
magic
advantage?
all the time. I knew he was gonna get. I knew he was like questing or gashing me. I knew that was gonna happen.
So
I would have you roll an Arcana check to know if you can remember. See if you know that.
Arcana. Oh, +3. It's 22.
22. It's a pretty high spell. Pretty high. I'm almost sure it's higher than I think your class will allow you to go.
Isn't it like 5th level?
It's 5th level.
Warlocks get up to 9th, but I'm pretty sure they don't get Gesh.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's my thought.
We do, but we get 1 6.
But I might have in my
It's
in
not
my
within the
job
Warlock spell
and the
list.
pile of people that I've been with, I've probably seen it more than one time as a child and growing up and training. I just can't cast it.
I would say with the roll of 22, you would know that a person would know if their spell terminates.
So there's no point.
So
Yeah, then he'd just
he'd know
come
if you
after
said
me.
something, and he'd know that.
So
I
that
died.
connection would be severed.
And then,
So the best thing, course of
She hates
action,
us.
then, is to let our patrons know, so that they can act.
absolutely hates us. I hate that.
And just because you can't say anything about it doesn't mean you can't usurp his plans.
That's true. That's why we have paper. Okay, so when we get up there, she asked us if everybody's okay going to Braun.
Going to where?
Are we okay going into the vessel? Into my ring?
All of us?
All of us.
Why would we do that?
Because nobody can listen to me.
Oh, yes. I thought we were already there. Never mind. Sorry.
No, so no one can listen to me there.
I mean,
Absolutely.
but
I mean, my guess
you
is still there. I won't be
yeah.
able to talk about it. But I can. Us talking about it won't be overheard by various familiars.
So
and,
let's go up
spies.
to this.
and
so
then bring
let's still have his
Buford.
room. Yeah. So let's go up to the room with the very high bed and
Your bed.
do that.
Yep.
So that way
Buford's
no
on
one
guard.
should. So no one's like, ooh, shiny.
Well, Buford keeps track of it, and then we'll go in the room and we'll do that. We'll go and visit Braun.
So going up into the room, you guys all touch the ring and jump into Braun's apartment, which I think is a good time to end this session.
Yep.
We'll pick up
Alright.
next time with your guys' plan on what to do for the gala and the gala itself.
All right.
Sounds good.
See you guys next week.
All right, see everyone next week for murder, mayhem, and mischief.